All right, welcome back to another episode of Sims Reality. We have a couple ladies here tonight, and obviously Ace.
What up?
You guys can follow us on Rumble, follow us on YouTube. You can follow us on IG at Sims Reality. Follow us on TikTok at Sims Reality as well. So we're gonna do a quick introduction with all the ladies. We'll start with you. What's your name?
My name is Nicoletta.
And how old are you?
I'm 26 years old.
And what do you do for work?
I'm a adult entertainer at the moment.
OnlyFans or stripper?
I had an OnlyFans, but I don't really like focus on it, so more of a stripper.
Stripper, okay. And single?
Yeah. Well, I'm talking to someone.
Like dating or not?
Yeah.
Okay. And how long you been doing this for?
Like what, dating or like
No,
stripping?
stripping.
I started when I was like 21.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, name?
My name is Angela.
Okay.
I'm 35.
And single?
I'm involved with someone.
Okay, and how long you been involved?
Been involved?
Yeah.
It's been kind of on and off for about a year.
Yeah, okay. And what do you do for work?
I'm a creative entrepreneur, so I do a lot of different stuff. I'm an art director. I do branding and creative communications. I'm also a yoga instructor. I'm a fire dancer. All of the things. I'm also a vegan chef, and I have a business called Kindred Kitchens.
How long you been doing that for?
Since 2017.
2017? Okay. So what do you mean by vegan? Like you cook vegan food? Like
Yeah, I make plant-based food. But
But
not vegan food, like not like the fake food. Like I don't do that. I just make vegetables.
But are you like a chef that like goes to people's houses and like cooks it?
Yeah, actually I do cooking classes. I've done catering. I'm kind of done with catering, but it just keeps coming back to me because everyone wants catering.
Yeah.
But I like to teach cooking classes. I'm actually working on my first book. It's called Feed Your Chakras, and so it kind of combines like my art direction, my like my Reiki master too, and all the different modalities of healing because I'm a healer.
All these chicks are going vegan, eh?
That's insane.
Yeah, all these chicks are going
Once you go
vegan.
veg, you never go back.
All these chicks are going vegan. How about yourself?
All right.
My name's Ashley. I am an actress, a model, and a content creator. I also am a dancer.
Like strip club dancer?
No, like I've been dancing since I was 4 years old, but never say never.
Okay, and how old are you?
I'm 28.
Okay, and how long you been doing acting and stuff like that?
So I started acting and modeling as a kid because my mom is an actress and model. She was in the industry, and she put me in it as a kid. I did it kind of sprinkled on it through like elementary school, high school. I went to college and university, got a degree. Then I realized, what am I doing? Like, I went to school to do this career that I don't like. I'm not happy. So I'm like, I have to do what I love. And I went back into the industry when COVID happened, and I decided I'm going to give it my all and see what happens. And I'm really grateful that so far it's been really successful. I just finished my first feature film as a lead in a new horror movie coming out in October called View from the Edge. And I've been blessed to do some TV shows before that, a bunch of modeling, commercials. I danced in like 20 music videos, so I've been busy.
Are you single as well? I forgot to ask you.
I'm single, yeah.
Okay.
I'm single.
How long have you been single for?
A year.
A year. Okay.
A year. I dated someone for like a month last summer, but yeah, I guess that's almost a year now too. So.
Okay.
But last
Just
February,
passing
I remember
through.
that month. Last February was my last
It's like a
relationship.
trial.
Yes. Just a trial thing.
that
30-day probation.
Everybody, you date someone and they're so nice, and then like 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, you're like, who the hell are you? Like,
Yeah.
you wake up one day, you're like, nah, this ain't it.
Yeah. And then Ace, people who don't know you.
Yeah, you know what it is. ACE, just some guy, you know. I'm just some guy.
Going viral these days. It's going viral.
Viral.
All right. So I actually want to start with the rating scale thing, the 10 out thing, because it kind of blew up on Instagram, right? And I want people like, okay, so the chicks that were on the post, they were just fucking going off on me.
it's
Like they were
pretty
just
brutal.
going off. They were just saying,
Yeah.
she's a 10, you're ugly, she's a 10, blah, blah, blah. And the guys were actually defending it. And actually what I wanted to talk about was like the fact that people missed the whole point of that clip. The whole point was nobody's a 10. And the fact that the matter is that it's always good to have self-improvement. And I think that's where like I understand where people have like a little bit of a misjudgment on what I was trying to say, because at the end of the day, all I was saying is that you can always improve yourself. And these chicks were just like, no, you're a 10. If you believe in stuff, you're a 10. But that's so stupid because, like, are you saying that you don't believe in, like, self-improvement then?
Well, I think your point really cleared up the fact that, like, men versus women, like, how a guy would rate himself is more realistic than
it's
how
more
a woman
realistic.
would. Like, you know, I was the whole time, if you watch a full episode, what was I saying? I'm a 5, straight up. Like, that's why I go to the gym twice a day. That's why I do the things I do. That's why I eat the way I do, because I'm a 5. And I want to be...
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, do you
Yeah.
feel like that because
Yeah.
like you really
Absolutely.
feel like that, or do you feel
I,
like that because of?
I actually, I kept saying it. Nobody took me seriously. Like, I seriously feel like I'm a 5, and I do that strategically. I do that strategically because if I.
Because you want us to be like,
No.
you're an A.
Oh no.
But the
absolutely.
reality is, but the reality is that girls are just lying to themselves and they sugarcoat themselves because they
Yeah.
think that, like, hey, like, oh, I need to be a 10. I need to view things as 10. Also, girls
Because
such
they have filters.
I feel like
women
but
are
I also
such-
feel like confidence too, like this idea of like self confidence and having to be like, you know, like.
But it's not realistic though. That's what
Well,
I'm
And
trying
also,
to say.
it's
And
all
what's, like-
subjective.
It's not realistic.
Like,
Why
Bec-
not?
because
person's 10
because you
is another
can't.
person's
So you
2.
Exactly.
so you're
Yeah.
saying so you by you saying you're a 10, you're saying that you're perfect, which is not true.
Exactly.
It's not necessarily saying you're perfect.
It is. That's the definition of 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 is
Where did this 10
perfection.
scale come from? Like where was
No,
this,
it's
where was the metrics for like
it's because-
the beauty on a scale?
it's because-
where did that come from?
It's because numbers are easy to understand. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? It's just easy to understand, right? That's why when we value success, we value based on money because
so
it's
if
just
you're
easy
saying
to
it's off
understand.
of beauty, wouldn't 10 be
Yeah.
like beautiful?
all
It wouldn't be
aesthetics.
perfect. It would be like
10 is perfect. 10 is like you have
it's
like,
not like perfect.
no
It's just like
no
aesthetically
flaws.
to your eyes.
Who's
like,
perfect though? Who's 10? Who gets to choose what 10 is? Because one person's 10 is a blonde hair, blue eyes, white girl.
Yeah.
Another 10 is like a Caribbean girl with like shorter hair.
But my point is this,
a thicker
though.
girl, a
But-
skinnier girl,
did you-
bigger breast.
but
nice
my point-
butt,
but
like,
Wait,
what
did you
makes it
guys watch the video?
Yeah, I
Did
don't think you guys watched
that's
it.
the first thing because
I actually did watch.
Did you watch it? Because
I didn't watch the whole.
a perfect
hour.
10, a perfect 10 model. You know what she's rated as? Like there's an interesting stat. A perfect 10 model is not rated a 10, and she's a perfect 10. Like by definition, that's what they call her. Like that's a runway model.
Yeah, but that's like.
You know what I mean?
that's
Like,
looking
so
at, like,
so that's
Well,
why.
like, some
No,
people
but that's
might
what
not-
that's the point, right? That's what we were trying to say. The whole point that we're trying to
Kate
get
Mosses
it was, you know what I mean? Like the whole point to get across was like, you know, be true to yourself, be more realistic,
Yeah.
and when you know, like I mean, don't just say things just to say them.
leave room
You know
for
what I mean? And
self-improvement.
exactly. There you go. And that's all it was.
And women don't
Men-
really like
men do that a lot. Like you know,
because men are truthful and women live in a fucking lie world, right? Like they
feel
live
like
in
it's all very
they live in a
opinionated.
world.
Yes, like,
they-
I
they-
know when I'm like at my best and not at my best. And always,
yeah,
like,
but then
really
the thing
bad.
is also girls are just NPCs because as soon as one girl says she's a 10, they're all gonna fucking follow and say they're a 10 too.
Okay,
so
but wait,
true.
do you know like that like thing that they do where they do like they rate the most beautiful woman in the world and there's
Yeah.
some like system that they use like
Yeah.
scientifically through
Yeah,
like the
that's-
magazines and shit.
That's right.
And then like we see who it is and we're like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Like
I agree.
I don't
It's
know. I don't
like,
know.
not so
I don't know if that's the
Personality
prettiest girl in the
adds
world.
so much to beauty.
But somebody might exactly. That's
Yeah.
why it's like there's so much depth into it that I get what you're saying in terms
Yeah.
of like, you know, like humble yourself and have room to grow.
So would you rate yourself a 10? Would you rate yourself a 10? And like what would you like? What would your metric be?
So this, with me personally, if I could be honest, I
Yes.
have days where I look at myself and I'm like, wow, I'm very beautiful. I feel confident.
Absolutely,
I feel like I
absolutely.
can go outside and I'm not worried about nobody's opinion. And then there's days
Until
where
I
look
come
at
in
myself.
and bam.
Yeah, and then there's days. No, but there's
Fucking humble you real quick.
yeah, no, but that's fine. And there's days where like you do like have your moments where you're like, and social media has a big thing to do with that because when you scroll on Instagram or YouTube or TikTok and you see all these filtered faces and all these pretty girls and you're not noticing that these are like apps and filters and like
Exactly.
you can filter your videos now. Like
Big
girls
time.
can have like their body snatched and they're like 3 times my size and you would never
So
know.
wouldn't it say women are more deceiving then?
I feel like
Absolutely.
it goes
I would
both
think
ways
so.
though. Men
No. I want to stop
Nowadays?
you. No,
I
men,
think
men.
catfish so
Hold on,
many
hold on,
times
wait, I wanna ask-
dates,
hold on,
though,
wait.
I'm just saying, I've showed up, I said, who the fuck are you, sir?
I want to ask you guys a
Who
question.
are you?
I actually want to ask you guys a question because it leads me to my next question is, what's a lie that a man has told you on a first date? Start with you first.
A lie that a man has told me on a first date.
Yeah.
Shit. That's a,
Hold on.
let her go first. Let me think.
No, you could, no, think on the spot. That's the whole point
Think
of
on
the
the
podcast.
spot. I mean, like I don't know. Like I've been deceived in the sense where it's like you portray yourself to be something and it's you're not that.
What do you mean by that?
Like guys will like just like the way they talk and try to proceed like make themselves seem like
Act
they're
a gentleman.
yeah. It's either they act like a gentleman, like they have it together. Like you know, like I got like my jewels, my car. It's not your car. It's not your jewelry.
Yeah.
It's not your crib. It's not like what is happening. Like I feel bamboozled. Like and then
There's a lot of that going on.
Okay, let's go with you. I'll give my take at the end.
Yeah, I went on a date with a guy, and he told me that he like owned a gold mine and stuff, and he actually gave me a blue sapphire, like a legit real blue sapphire, on our first date.
What?
You know, he went to this whole. I mean, I don't know about the gold thing. I don't believe it because he actually like, you know, I did date him and stuff, and he literally had like no assets or anything, you know. So, but I mean, I'm not like about that anyway. But like, yeah, that was a pretty big lie. And like he went through the whole thing, like he gave me something extremely valuable to like.
So he's like the Tinder swindler to you. He kind of Tinder swindled you.
Yeah, I guess so.
Wow.
Okay, and then how about yourself?
But I won.
I've been told that a guy's single when he's married, and I call him for like a married guy.
That's a good lie.
Yeah,
I've
and
had
then
that
to
before
find
too.
out, later that he's got
Or
a
the-
wife and kids.
Kids.
Or they're hanging out with their mom in their bathrobe.
you got a whole like.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 daughters, and one was 2 years younger than me. And it's kind of ironic because my parents have a big age gap, and like my mom is 2 years older than my oldest sister from my dad, right? So it kind of hit me in like a weird way, like reality or like life was repeating itself, but like in a way like I didn't know.
Wait, your
about
parents
it.
are split?
No, my
Those
parents are
square
still together.
guys. Those square guys.
But my dad's
bro.
like much older than my mom,
No
so
good.
he's been married 3 times. So he has 2 previous marriages. In his first marriage, his first daughter he had when he was 16. So my mom is 15 years younger. So she's 2 years younger than my mom. Yeah.
Okay, but my take is this: is that I think all females lie on first dates because because here's the reality.
I don't care about what you guys say. You're liars.
Because here's the reality is that you guys wear makeup, and that itself is
Not all of us.
Most girls majority of girls will make makeup on the
So
first
what
date.
happens when a
You're
girl?
lying.
How
Like, I mean,
does it not mean they're lying? So you're
Concealer,
saying
to
so you're
conceal.
saying if I wake up next to you in the morning, you're gonna look the same?
I don't really look that different without
But I'm not
makeup.
saying you specifically. I'm saying majority of girls will make up,
Like, it's
and
all
that
the
itself
majority
is a
of girls.
massive lie.
I have no problem.
That itself is a massive lie because at the end of the day, you're deceiving your partner.
Not necessarily.
In what way?
I even go on Instagram
Because it's not like you're
without
like
makeup.
putting a
You
mask
know,
on.
amazing.
Like okay, I mean like.
Hold on, sorry, one person at a time.
Sorry, go ahead.
You go.
No, I just was saying that it's not necessarily a deception because, like, your definition of, like, oh, you come with a full face of makeup. Okay, I get, like, you know, if you're, like, doing the whole, like, there's extreme things that you've probably seen and you're like, well, girls paint their face like that. And then there's girls that just put, like, their lashes on and a little bit of, it doesn't really alter your face. Like, it
Majority of girls.
you're telling me majority of the
Majority
girls,
of girls.
you think them
There's
swimming, they're
always
gonna change?
there's always going to be an anomaly in every situation, but majority of the girls wear a good amount of makeup on the first date because they're trying to deceive men into thinking that they are
Stop.
better looking
Putting
than
your
they
best
originally
foot
are.
forward. You're putting your best foot forward. You want to represent
Okay, so
yourself
the
how
man
you
that-
feel most
so
confident.
the man that-
So I want to come feeling my prettiest, my sexiest, my cutest.
Okay,
outfit,
cool.
my
So
nicest
the man
hairstyle.
that was dating the man that was married to you was just lying because he sounded better.
No, that's different.
How is
That's
that
like
different?
He's gonna put on.
So it's different when men. So it's different when women do it, but when men do it, it's
Women
completely
do it.
different.
Not
It's not a
lying
fake
that I'm
face. It's
wearing
not like a
makeup.
mask.
But it is
It's
lying
makeup.
because by you wearing makeup,
You're
that's
comparing-
not looking like your true self.
Yeah, but you're comparing
It
not
is, it's
looking
just
like
a
yourself
highlight
and wearing makeup
and
to
enhancing
cheating and
it.
like
Hold
being
on,
a
one person at a time,
You're
please.
comparing wearing makeup
Yeah.
and like deceiving someone with the way you look
Marriage.
as somebody like that's living a double life and they're telling you something else.
Yeah,
Like,
because
it's not-
because at the end of the day, what he's saying it sounds better. So what you do, what you are doing
What
is
he's
the
saying,
number
it
one
doesn't sound
attribute.
better, it's a
But the
lie.
number one attribute that men crave the most is looks, right, from a female. That's the number one thing men want. And by you doing that, you're deceiving them. So that's the first thing that they look
Okay,
at.
so I have a question. So after that first thing, when you see a girl and she's so pretty and then she opens her mouth and you just cannot, it's just like whoa, like inverted, like
Open her mouth in terms of what, like.
and you just get the ick. Like the girl's really pretty, she looks good, but like when
Yeah,
she
I've had that a
talks,
few
like
times.
you're just like okay, like this is not it.
As
Like,
long as she's fox, I don't care. That's how I see it, right?
I feel like- I
at the end of the
feel
day,
like- I
at the
feel
end of the day, at the end of the day,
As long
like
as she's hot and
at
wearing
the end of the day,
makeup.
most men the only thing that most men desire is obviously having sexual
yeah,
access
but
to
you're
a
saying
female.
good looks, but you just said you've experienced
Yeah,
that
I've
where you've
experienced
had a beautiful woman.
But you still fuck her,
and
Ace, no?
No,
No,
because your dick doesn't work
it
like
does-
that.
See, for me,
But will you
like,
still fuck her, though, Ace?
No,
I didn't
no,
fuck her. No, I
you
didn't fuck her
didn't,
because
because his dick wasn't getting
she
hard
turned
for
me
her.
off. It was really bad. It was really
Well, what, she
bad.
had BO or some shit?
No, it wasn't BO. It
was
was just
just
like
her vibe.
she, like she was just like I don't like ratchet girls, and I just stay away.
Well,
from
that
them.
okay.
And she was a hottie, like she was a hot girl, but she just like she talked with that Toronto slang. She talked like she was from like
So
my
she was
hood.
masculine.
Yeah, maybe you'd say masculine.
And that kind of leads to my next point, actually,
So
is why
I just don't.
why most men don't actually want masculine females, right? Because the thing is that a lot of women, especially in, I would say, Toronto, have like that like Toronto slang, which is a massive turnoff because it's a very masculine trait.
Yeah, but that's what these, not your podcast specifically, but most podcasts from Toronto, they push that narrative out. They want people on their podcast that talk like that because
they're making fun of them.
Well, yeah, it's making fun of them, but that's what they're looking at. But when you're looking at the people that are watching it and the younger generation that's watching it, and they're like, oh, like that's how I'm supposed to talk. Oh, like that's cool. Like that's how I'm supposed to operate and move. And then you see all these kids talking like that, and we're like, what the actual fuck is going on?
I'm not saying for
Same.
male. I'm saying for males it's whatever, but when a female talks like that, it's a turn off.
I agree, and I feel like in any sense, like a lot of it is normalized right now. Like that way, that slang, that Toronto.
But why is it normalized for females to do like that? But it's not normalized for men to wear like a skirt or dress or like that.
It is normalized.
How is that
It
normalized?
is.
Feminism
No,
right
it's
now.
not.
There's
It's not.
so
Hold on,
many
hold on.
women coming in who want to take on an equal gender role. So they're coming in being like, I'm gonna pay half the bill. I'm gonna be treated
No
equally.
woman wants
And
to
they
pay
have full
half the
masculine
bill. That is
masculine
cap.
energy. I'm not one of them.
Hold on.
That is-
Can
But I'm
we
saying
Can
I
we
see
circle
why-
back to what you just said about
Yeah.
it's not normal. It is being normalized. The
No, it's
skirts-
not. No,
for
it's
men
not.
for
It is.
men
It
to
is.
be feminine right now in today's day and
is.
age, it is very normalized. Drake paints his nails.
The difference
There's
is-
lyrics about
Harry
bisexualism. There's a lot of weird things that come out like subliminally through things that we all consume.
And not even subliminally.
And-
I'm not
right
saying
in our face,
I'm not
too.
saying men.
Words
Oh,
in our
I'm not
face,
saying
like,
men are not
boom,
feminine.
boom,
I'm saying
boom.
that females don't want that. That's the same thing with males.
There's
don't
females-
want females who are masculine.
Okay, but now, for example, you're saying females don't want that, but it's being normalized. So you see females that are dating rappers that wear skirts
Next
and that have their.
I've never
nails-
seen a rapper ever wear skirts.
JT
Yeah,
and
what's
Lil
his name?
Uzi Vert.
No, they have the hair done, the nails done, they wear skirts.
matching outfits.
Yeah, but
I mean,
Like-
that's the new generation,
But there's
though. It's
always
messed
those,
up.
there's always been those rare rappers.
Playboy
It's
Cardi
not-
and Iggy
it's not.
Azalea
It's
or whatever
not.
the fuck.
It's not the majority. That doesn't matter. There's always gonna be that
No, it's
small
definitely
group.
not the
He's saying
majority.
It's not the majority.
But
let's-
I see what she's saying. It's
But
being
there's-
normalized.
it's-
But what I'm trying to say though, Ace, is that women in general are much more like I said before, women who are masculine, it's becoming a lot more normalized in the sense where women who
it's 'cause they're
talk
making-
like that,
compensating
who
for the
wear
feminine men.
who wear like sweatpants, all that stuff, act more manly. That is way more normalized than it is for males to act like
No,
feminine.
it's
Way
not.
more.
No.
So wait, hold on. So around the table here, so how many of you guys would say that you would prefer what?
How many of you? Let's be.
Sorry, what?
Oh, sorry. How many would you agree? Like, how many here? Like, if you had the option, would you prefer your man to be a man's man or a more feminine man?
Let's go
want a
around.
man.
Let's go around the table. Let's do one.
If we're
sorry.
gonna do preference, my preference obviously would be for me personally
Yeah.
to have a manly man. That's my preference.
Of course,
I want a
But
manly
there's
man.
females out there. Like
but
I
it's
know,
fewer. It's
like-
fewer. It's
like,
it's not the majority.
I have guys that I know that
Yeah.
I've talked to, like not talked to, like dated or anything. My
Yeah.
friends, whatever, they like me, and they're like, "Would you ever date me?" And I'm like, "No." Why? Because you paint your nails. Oh, that bothers you? For
Wait,
me
are you-
personally,
Yeah.
yeah, it does.
Are you sure that's the reason why though?
Well, that's like one
And
of the things.
are you sure it's not the reason why? Because you're OnlyFans girls or you're a sex worker?
No, I don't think so. I think that.
You don't
Wait,
think-
what?
you don't think
wait,
that.
wait, what? Hold on, time out. Where did that come from?
No, because- no,
I
because-
just said that me personally. If you're asking me what
No, I'm just asking you like
yeah,
that,
what are
that
you
question.
asking me? What's the question?
My question for you is: Do you think those men are not actually dating you because you're a sex worker?
I'm not having a lack of resources in men though. I'm just saying that I'm noticing a pattern that a lot of men.
But lack of
are-
resources to fuck you, but not to wife you.
Oh no, I
There's a
have a lot
difference.
of resources to
Those
wife
don't
me.
correlate,
Are you-
But me personally, I'm not where I want to be in my life with what I'm doing in my career and with my status in life and
Church.
like my financial position to put my effort and energy into somebody that's already established like that.
So wait, let me ask you another question. Do you think you deserve monogamy?
Monogamy?
Yeah.
See, that's a hard one for me. Wait, can we go around
No,
the-
because I'm asking you because you're specifically in the industry.
do I believe in it? And like,
No,
what
do you
mean?
do you think that you deserve monogamy?
that I deserve it? Like
Yeah.
that I deserve a man that's gonna be faithful
Loyalty.
to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Why?
Why not?
Because you are automatically
What am I
excluded
automatically?
excluded from that because the reason why is that you chose the option of selling your soul by going into the sex industry, and by you doing that you don't deserve monogamy because no man's gonna take you seriously.
Yeah, but I don't sell my body. I sell my time. So if I'm in the strip club and
It's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
In what
because-
way is it not the same thing?
Because let me ask you a question. Give me $1,000 to chill with me and $1,000 to fuck me. It's the same thing to you?
Okay, but
It's
you
very
by you
different,
showing
right?
your body,
No,
it's
it's
still
different things, right?
By you by you
But are they
showing your
different things?
no, because it's the same
They're
thing.
not it's the same
by
thing.
you showing
so
your
if you pay
body.
me $1,000 to chill with me, it's the same thing as me getting $1,000 to fuck you.
Okay, but you said
you didn't get no pussy though.
But you said that.
So it's the same thing as
no,
getting
no,
pussy?
but here's listen to what I'm saying.
No, you're not listening to what you're saying.
By you
question's
selling
not
your
making sense.
body, by you
But I'm not selling
stripping,
my
by you
body.
stripping,
That's my time.
that's your body. It's the
No,
same
that's
shit.
my time. So okay, so then you sell your body when you go to work and you have a job too.
So you
Everybody
really-
sells their body if you're gonna look at it like that.
So the way,
Because if
yeah,
you go
I mean,
to
you're-
any job, your
just
body
showing
is
what's
physically
there.
there, and you're selling your body for a minimum wage.
Yeah, I
You're
see you're trading your time
you're
for money,
showing
yeah.
your
She says.
hold on. You are showing your nudes to people. People who go to work do not show their body. That's the difference.
Yeah,
that
they
by
do.
by you doing that, you are lowering your sexual value because
you don't know
wi-
that I-
because
you don't-
women who
Top
women
actors
women
do,
who
models
do.
You're assuming that I'm selling my news. I could go.
You
to
said
the
you're a
sh-
stripper. What do strippers do? They strip.
yeah, but you go to a strip club. When you walk in, is everybody butt naked?
No, but you
No,
but
no, they're
even-
not. They're
So you're
clothed.
saying
you
that-
you have to go and you have to talk to someone and you either see if you like their vibe or you don't. Then you go for a couple of dances and then whatever that can go to you. I've had guys pay me to sit in the back and
I'm not doubting
fucking
that though.
tickle my feet.
But okay, but I'm not doubting that.
I
but,
haven't even had to
but
take
are
my
you
nipples
saying?
out.
But are
So
you?
it's
But,
like-
but are you saying that?
What are you trying to
But are
say?
you saying that you go to the strip club
Your point-
and you don't strip at all, which is a lie?
I never said that, but your
Okay,
point.
but even-
your
even-
point to your question was that do I think that I deserve a monogamous man if I sell my soul and my body? And I'm telling you that if you're gonna look at selling your body, like you just you're there at the strip club, so you're selling your body. So then you sell your body too. When you
No,
work.
because the difference
Yes,
is
you
that
do.
by you doing that, you are literally stripping in front of strangers. You are showing your butthole. You're showing everything
You don't know
to
what I show.
strangers. Yeah, but you just said you.
Maybe
I
you'd
have
like to
com- I
know.
have
Maybe
comedy
you'd like to know
shows.
what
You just said
did
I have
you
comedy
just said that
shows.
you're adult. Okay, but you can ignore that.
Yeah.
You just said you're adult entertainment.
And you're making an
you do
assumption
you do
of what
OnlyFans and you strip. So
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say to you is that by you doing that, you do not deserve a monogamous man because at the end of the day,
That's your opinion.
No, it's not my opinion because no
It is
man's
your
gonna take you
opinion.
seriously. Because no man's gonna take you seriously.
I have a man that takes me seriously.
No,
He's
he-
very loyal and faithful to me, and he knows what I do.
Okay, I'm-
he has
I'm-
no problem with what I do. And there's men out there that are like that because men don't have a narrow mind like your opinion.
So you
I
think,
don't want to call you
hold on,
narrow-minded, but I'll
hold
say
on, hold on.
that
So,
opinion is
so you
narrow-minded.
think he's gonna take you seriously? Either A, he's just fucking you, or B, he's just playing you around to get more pussy.
What if I've been celibate for a little bit and he hasn't been fucking me? Then what?
Okay,
So
but
then what?
but he's eventually going to fuck you. That's what I'm trying to say.
So what if we were fucking and I said, hey, I want to take a break. I want to respect my body. I want to take a break. I want to be celibate for a bit. Focus on my mind. and
Odds
shit.
are you're probably a side chick. You're probably not a main
Okay,
chick.
well I'm a side chick.
You're probably a side chick.
Oh shit. Oh well, damn.
Because at the end of the day, I would say to men, I would say
Goddamn.
at the end of the day, I would say to men that
that's gonna be a hard one. Like I mean, like it's believable in a sense where I'm saying like
why
like,
would
you
he
could-
be?
girls go-
Why
Nobody
would
would
he?
ever know.
Why
Like,
would
that's
why would a
just an
man ever be
imaginary
monogamous
thing.
to you when you go out and you sell your body to other men?
I don't sell my body. To
You
other
do sell
men.
your body.
I sell my
Do you
time
not get money?
for my time.
No, not for your time.
Yeah, for my time.
No, not for your time.
That is for
because
my time.
You can lie to yourself and say
It's
it,
not
but
a
like,
lie to myself.
we all know what the truth
if I go,
is, right?
If I go sit at a table,
And you can be delusional,
and
but
a guy,
it's fine.
it's not being delusional.
It
It's
is
being
being
truthful.
delusional.
If
It
a
is
guy,
being-
if I go to the club and guys pay me for my entertainment, for my time, like
to strip. They're not there because you're fucking amazing, talk to,
Actually,
or
for me,
you're
for
educational.
me, I
It's
can't
the
talk
same
about no
as
other
the
strippers,
dancer.
but for me, I'm not gonna lie. I have a personality on me.
And at the
boy,
end of the day-
and at the club,
at-
they love it.
And at
They
the end of the day,
love it.
I would say this to,
They
to-
love
I
it.
would say to this to any guys that are dating girls that are OnlyFans girls or strip clubs or anyone in the sex industry is that these girls are like very fucked up and they're very manipulative and they're very narcissists. And the thing is that what they're doing and how they move, you don't want to make them any of your main chicks. You keep them as a side chick. You keep them as recreational use only.
Who hurt you?
Same thing. Same thing with single mom. Same
No,
thing.
I wanna know.
No. I'm just saying.
I want to know who hurt you.
No, I'm just saying.
Because
like,
it sounds like you have a
not
very
about- it's not about
strong
hurting.
opinion
Yo, that's the
about
best
things,
show
but
ever.
it's like it's not like an opinion that's like
Who
know.
hurt you?
why would anyone make a OnlyFans girls or a sex worker the main chick? Because at the end of the day, that is a reflection
Why
upon
not?
you. Because it looks embarrassing for men who are
Do you
dating
get mad at men that like simp?
No, I'm saying
Do you
I'm
no,
teaching
I have,
men.
I have a
No,
question.
I'm
Do you-
teaching men.
Do you like? Are you the type of guy like when you hear like, let's just say you hear one of your boys, you met some girl and he's bought her a Chanel bag. Like, are you gonna like be like, oh fuck, you're tricking? Like, oh my god, like don't give these hoes no shit. Like you're like shaking. Like you get.
No, what
like,
I'm saying to men,
triggered.
what I'm saying to men is that women are better at manipulating men in relationships, and that
I
and,
think
and what
I-
I do
I
is
think-
hold on,
know
and
about that.
hold on,
That's
hold on,
really-
hold on,
That's a
hold-
fact.
And
I can sign off on that
and
one.
what I do is I teach,
Certain women, though.
and I teach.
Yeah,
No,
I know
majority of
certain-
females.
Since the beginning of time, Adam and Eve. Since the beginning of time,
Majority of
women are
men,
good. Women
majority
are
of
good.
men get finessed in
Why do y'all have
relationships.
an Adam's apple in your neck? If we ate the apple, I don't want to
Sir?
hear it. See, you,
Oh
y'all been
no.
lying since the beginning
I'm
of
saying,
time.
I'm saying, women do have a better talent.
We are
You
very
guys,
Sorry,
you guys
manipulative.
have a better
Sorry,
talent.
We
to
have different
manipulate.
So going-
assets,
so
though.
going
They
back
play-
to what-
you know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Sorry,
You
one
get
second.
Yeah, the
something.
pussy
But-
play.
Going
Men
back,
come from women, so-
going back to what I was saying though, is that I teach men not to get finessed by females, because the thing is, females are better at manipulating men in the dating world. And the thing is that at the end of the day, everything's a power dynamic, and it's always men want sex, females want time, resources, gifts, whatever it is, and it's always a power balance between that. Once men get sex, they have the advantage, and once females don't give up sex, they have the advantage. So I teach men that the best thing to do is not to simp over a girl, because you don't want to be in a place where you're not leveraged.
So back to what I said. So I feel like you don't agree with simping, and even though you said like no, I feel like you actually get bothered by it. Like I feel like when you see men simp on women, especially women that are in an industry that you consider like a demonic soul selling industry, where you're
It is.
like, and,
It is.
and I agree, it's actually a very dark industry, and that's a whole nother topic. But not everybody is in there doing whatever it is that your mind is like stuck on, So it's like sitting there and being like, well, you shouldn't simp. It's like if you take a girl out because you like her for dinner, you're simping.
No, men are
Yes, you are.
men are doing that.
If you're
but
if
what I'm
the
trying to say is,
definition of a simp
but
is
what I'm trying to-
spending and gifting and taking out for dinners.
but what I'm
when
trying
you
to
like
say
a girl,
though,
you're simping.
no, but what I'm trying to say though is what you do is completely different in the
because
sense
I give
where,
my time to other men too.
in the sense where you, number one, are not monogamous. Number two, you sell your body for money.
time.
Your body.
My time.
Because at the end of the day, you're not like a
It's my
pleasurable
time.
person to talk to, right? You're not like someone that is so pleasant or so educational, right?
I am
Guys
so
are
nice
there.
to talk to,
Guys are there
actually.
to.
I like
Guys are either there to
Thank you, I
fuck
like
you
you
or
too.
they're there to look at you, right? That's the truth, right? So.
And when they can't fuck me and they only want to look at me, they pay to listen to me.
Yes, because-
I actually am
yes.
funny and I am smart.
Yes, no, because you're a manipulative person.
Because I'm manipulative?
'Cause you're manipulating the
I can
person.
hold a conversation?
No, because you want them only for their money. You don't want them to talk to for the fun of it.
Well, I mean, when I go to the strip club, I'm not volunteering. They're like, I'm there to do my job. So,
Expectation.
like
You
when
don't
you
do
come into
volunteer
the
hours?
strip club, like when you come to the strip club, you should know that you're going there to talk to a stripper.
Yes, I
It's-
agree.
I don't look at guys in the strip
So you're
club and
looking
go,
for them-
oh, he's a simp. He can't get a girl outside. There's
so
a
you
lot
look
of good-looking
So
guys.
you look at men only for their dollar
I love the
figures.
strip
That's it.
When I'm in the strip club,
No, just in general.
1,000%. I'm there to work.
Yeah,
That's
so
my
there you go.
job.
So that's what I'm trying to say to you
Well,
is that
that's-
you are only
when you
focusing
go into
on
the
trying
club,
to get money.
If you're going in the
You're
club
not there
as a
for your
man,
time.
if you're going in the club as a man to look for a girl to love on you, you are delusional.
Okay, but what I'm trying to say is you sell that delusional to men.
Well, yeah, because they want to buy it.
So you are manipulative.
They're buying what I'm selling.
You
Yeah,
just
sell
proved
the
my
dream.
you
You gotta
just
sell
proved my
the dream.
point right
It
there.
didn't prove your point.
By you going to the strip club, you are manipulating men.
How
to
am I
pay-
manipulating
to
men for
pay-
doing my job? They're
Hold on,
coming
hold
there
on. Because you
they're-
act like you're not going. You act. I've been to the strip club before. Okay.
I can
and
tell,
these
you
chicks
got fucking
and these
ripped
chicks
off, bro,
and these
like,
chicks will
they
come
ripped
to
them
you
to
and
shreds.
they'll ask you, hey, you want to have fun upstairs? You want to do that? They're not sitting there. They're trying to get their fucking bag. They look at you as strictly as a dollar figure. So you are not
You ran
there
into the wrong
sitting
stripper.
there doing nothing. You're
He's
there
been-
to get
he's been
money.
burnt since.
No, I'm saying the truth.
I think that you had that bad experience, and
No,
ever
I'm
since
not.
you were like, fucking strippers.
No, I just know how those girls move, right? And the mo-
Cheerleader.
not only
I
that, though,
love strippers
not only that, but
personally. I
most
think
of those girls
it's-
have
it's the
severe.
most liberated
Wait, let
woman
me
you
ask
can
you a
find.
question. Do your parents still together or no?
My mom is deceased, and I don't know. Like,
So
I
is
don't
your,
really
is
talk
your
to my
father
dad.
still in your picture or no?
No, my dad. I've never had a relationship.
So there you go.
with
Most
him.
of the time, these girls in the industry have
There comes the
severe
daddy
daddy
issues.
issues.
Most of the
severe daddy
times,
issues.
girls have broken families, but I've also noticed there's a trend of females that go to the strip club
why
that
would
are
any
young
guy
and
wanna be
have
with
their
you?
parents.
So why would any
both-
guy wanna be with
They
you?
have both their parents in their life. They have financial stability. They don't need to be in the strip club, but it's becoming a trend, and people think it's cool. Like, this generation of social media is fucking everything up.
So why would any guy want to be with you then?
Why would any? Because I'm fucking cool as shit.
In what way?
I don't know, shit. You want to find out?
What makes you special?
I think she's cool.
You gotta take me on a date and find out. I don't know. You want me to like be on the spot? You want me to juggle? And bring me a tricycle. Bring me a tricycle.
Yo, Sid.
Like,
Yo, I like it.
can we go around the table? I feel like I've been talking for too much.
Yeah, you're like the star of the show right now.
No,
She's the
take it
star of the
that
show
way. Like,
tonight.
go that way.
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys a question now.
hold
What
your
makes
own.
what makes you guys special? I'm curious to know. What makes you special?
For me, well, I'm really authentic, so I don't fake stuff. So if you know that you're in my company, it's good company. I'm high vibrational.
That
I'm
doesn't
very
make you
supportive.
special. That's pretty.
How does that not make it
Everyone's
I
kind
don't
of
know.
like
I think
that.
it's a really fake world out there. So if you do find somebody that's authentic, that
She
is
can
special.
fucking play with fire.
Yeah, I can do
In
a
what
lot of
way-
stuff with
in
that.
what-
That's why she's
in-
special.
In what way? In what way is that special if it's accessible to everybody?
How is it accessible to everybody? I'm very choosy.
Anyone
I'm
can
very-
say that. Hey, I'm real. I'm 100%. Ace, no.
Do you believe that?
Yeah, people say things.
But how are you
yeah.
supposed to know that? So what makes you special?
Anybody, people tell me all the time about how I
So what makes
I
you special?
inspire them. I'm truthful. I share stuff about social justice. This is actually one thing we have in common. I'm
How
always
does
there
how,
fighting
Ace?
for-
How does that make you special? If anyone,
people don't have
if
the guts
if
to actually
if anyone,
stand up and-
if everyone, anyone can do that.
That's a,
Is that not?
That's a loaded question.
Anybody can
Isn't
do it,
isn't
but
the
nobody
word
does it.
isn't
You
the
know how
word
many people are
special
not
supposed to
speaking
be?
up right now about important stuff? Nobody's
That is
speaking up.
true.
Okay, sorry. Go on. What makes you special?
I was just the lead in a feature film that's coming out in October, a new horror movie that everybody can technically watch, but not everybody gets cast as a lead in a feature film. So that's
Okay, that actually makes you
fucking
special.
cool.
No, I
actually
love
does.
that.
Actually does make you special.
And she can actually
She's
sick.
no,
she
she's
does
not
fire.
special. No,
she
she's not
does
special.
fire.
No,
You're
she's
honestly,
ordinary.
I
Not
hate you.
special.
You could find her anywhere. All
I can't
35-year-olds. You
stand
could
him.
find
Like,
her.
Why are you
These
special?
guys-
Honest-
These guys on one tonight.
Why are you special?
Yo,
Why am I
Sid is
special?
on one tonight.
Why are you
She
special?
brought it back.
I would say I'm special because number one, I started a business that's probably the most popular business in the GTA.
Aside from your
platform.
businesses, why are you special?
That makes me special.
No, aside from your business, what makes you?
How
not
would
your
that not
business,
make you special?
Because your business is what you created. But what makes
So that
you
makes me special by
but
being-
She, but you don't. I want to accept that.
Stop.
You don't want
I
to
know
accept that
people
she
create
does
their
fire
businesses.
tricks. That doesn't
No,
make her
she's
special.
a 35-year-old that you can find anywhere.
Okay, so how old are you?
Wow.
Sorry?
How old are you?
I'm 29.
Okay, so you're a
Wow.
29-year-old that I could find anywhere either.
Okay,
too,
no,
in
but you
Brampton.
cannot find a
Mostly.
individual.
I'm kidding. I'm talking shit now. I'm trying to be petty because
Okay,
you're
you
being
cannot
mean.
find a
No.
person that started a multi-million-dollar business. You cannot find
That's
someone.
fine.
That is
Aside
at
from
that
your
age.
business, because I've had this debate where guys are like, "I have a business.
I have
What do
money."
you have? I have a business." I'm like, "Okay, but you're still a goof." And they're like,
You
"What?"
do OnlyFans.
No, I'm not calling you a goof. I'm just saying I have had that.
But what I'm trying to
situation.
say
so
to
I'm
you-
just saying, like, if you're gonna say what makes you special to everybody, what makes you special?
Yeah.
I just highlighted it.
No.
but
Okay,
because
so
because
aside
those
from your
hold on,
business.
those
Like,
character
so many people
those
in this world make
characteristics,
money.
ambition, hard work, they all value to
I'm
that
ambitious,
business.
So then
I do
name
hard
those
work,
things.
like, I help other
Instead of
people
just saying your
create
business.
No,
Because
but
it's
what
like-
I'm trying to say is those attributes should be already applied. Her saying, "Oh, I keep it 100, I keep it real."
I
Ace,
do
anyone
keep
can
it
fucking
real.
say that.
Yeah, I mean, but it's like it's
But
a
you're asking me,
loaded
like, one
question.
thing. Like, I do a gazillion things. I help people create their own businesses. I do branding. I help other people with their multi-million-dollar businesses.
But you're not a millionaire yourself.
Maybe
so
I'm
that
not.
is- so that
But
makes
I
you
don't
special.
fucking value money. It's not the first thing that comes
Wait,
to
you
mind.
don't
I value
value- you don't
authenticity. I
value
people's
money?
soul.
I've
I
never
do
heard
value
that.
Money, but
Oh.
money's not the be-all, end-all. It doesn't
I'm not
mean-
gonna lie,
it
I
doesn't
agree with
mean-
her on that one
It
still.
doesn't
Oh,
mean
wow.
that, like, you are the most
Yep.
successful
these-
person because
you
you
get-
have
chicks
money.
are
A lot
wild,
of
man.
people
These chicks
That's-
are
that's
wild.
have money
crazy.
and they're unhappy.
So
a
it-
lot of people have money
so what do you-
and they have
Hold
no
on.
soul.
Yeah, but I mean, not a lot. I mean, a lot more people don't have money.
So
and
wait,
they're
hold on.
struggling.
Let me
People,
ask you a question.
Yo, the big narrative in Canada right now is people can't afford groceries. So I mean, money isn't everything, but it's right up there with oxygen, sweetie. Like I'm sorry, like it's a fact.
Money
Like
can
look at the
buy
country,
things,
look at the
but
country
you know
we
what?
live in
There's
right now.
people who
The
have
country we live in right
absolutely
now,
no money.
and I'll go
We
back
were
to her
just talking
point.
about this. People who have no money
Yeah.
down in like Costa Rica and stuff.
Yes.
I was just down in Mexico. They have a lot less money, and you know what? Their quality of life, their happiness is way more than the people here running the rat race.
Yep.
People who are workaholics, who work and work and work, and they don't have real friends.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
go
but-
out, they just drink on the weekends because they're trying to escape this miserable life. That is not a life. That is a soul-sucking, like, victimhood.
But
where
you know
all
what
you're
that is?
trying to do
I
chase this
agree.
Unattainable
Yeah.
thing of success because you're never going to have enough money. You're never going to be satiated if that is all you value.
Yeah,
Money
absolutely.
is not the be all and end all. It is happiness.
But that's not what I'm
So
saying.
hold on, wait,
That's
Ace,
what I'm saying.
Ace, let me ask you a question. Do you want a man that makes money, or do you want a man that's broke?
I want a man who makes money because I make money. I want someone who is my equal.
So by you,
or
by
somebody who
you,
inspires
by
me.
so
I don't
hold
need a
on,
man
hold
who
on.
only
Sorry.
has money.
So hold on,
If
hold
he's
on,
only- I
hold
know
on.
lots of men who only want money. I don't want money.
So hold on.
And
But
they
you,
can't give me-
by you wanting a man that makes money, those character.
I also make
Hold on.
money.
Hold on.
I want a man who wants me. because I
Those
don't
hold on.
make
Let me
money,
speak.
you know? Like-
Let me speak. Those characteristics. Those characteristic traits that come with ambition, status, all those
have
things.
those
Hold
too.
on. Hold on. Those things men crave, and those things you just said right now. I don't think a man who makes money or whatever it is, he cares about all money and all that stuff. But the man that you want is gonna be that type of characteristic.
I want an ambitious man, but I don't want a man who only values money. I want a man who can provide me with emotional security.
So what do
who
you
can
provide?
Inspire me.
What do you provide?
I provide
Emotional
emotional security. I'm a fucking chef.
Why
I can
would-
keep him healthy. I can
why
keep him
would-
fit.
why would a
I can
man-
give him spiritual enlightenment. I can balance out his chakras. There's a lot of shit I can fucking do.
Why-
I'm a gymnast. I can hang from the ceiling, make him a fucking fire show, and entertain him for the rest of his life. Okay?
Why would
There's
a man-
lot of shit I
why
can
would
do
a
that
man-
you don't know about? So stop judging.
No, but why would a man? Why would a man?
Well said. That was well
My
said.
question for you is why would a man who is that ambitious and that high status need someone to emotionally support him when he already did it his whole entire life? Where do you come into it, and where do you apply anything to it if he's already done most of his life?
Emotional support.
If he's already
Just
if
because
he's
he's
already
rich doesn't
suppo-
mean he's happy.
if he's already
Like, that's
su-
my whole point.
if he's already supported himself,
Maybe he's still chasing after something. A
No.
lot of people who have financial success are not emotionally satisfied.
where
They're
do you
the
have that
best.
statistic? Where's that
Yeah,
statistic? That's a fucking
I'm pretty-
made up
I'm pretty,
stat.
I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty
Listen,
happy.
I've
with
been
my life.
broke
Like,
and I've been
listen,
rich, and I'll pick
listen,
rich
listen,
every
just-
single
I'm not
time.
saying
Listen,
you have to be
I've had-
broke.
let
I'm
me-
not
let me-
saying that.
let
me
I'm
just-
saying I want a broke
I think
man. I'm
she's
not saying
misunderstanding.
I
You
Hold
be
on,
quiet
I
now.
think-
You're-
I think-
you're
I
done
think
for
she's-
today.
I think
You're
she's
done for
mis-
today.
I think she's
Projections going on
misunderstanding.
right
I think
here.
she. I think. Oh, hold on. I think there's a lot of of misunderstanding around the table.
assumptions.
Hold on.
Like,
So
I'm not saying that.
what I meant
1%
to
time,
just let's just tone it down. Let's dial it down to 7. I think
Y'all
what
are so funny.
we're getting it misconstrued here.
1% at a time, yes. 1% at a time. It loses the quality.
The fact of the matter is, if you look at the basics, like we live in a country where most the people she's speaking to, I totally agree. The people that she's speaking to, that's that works 9 to 5 and runs around, and then they on the weekend they go drinking and they do all that stuff. Oh yeah, I believe me, I speak on that highly. Absolutely, and that's not. I'm talking about
I get what she's saying
the
too, yeah.
3%. Like what I mean, I belong to a small group of people. Like I don't work. I don't have to do any of those things, and my life is complete bliss. Like it's amazing. I work out twice a day. I take care of my family. I do all the things that most people aspire to do. Right? So, man, the only reason I'm able to do that, the only reason I'm able to do this, the
Sorry,
only reason I'm
1%
able to
time,
do this,
1%
the
time.
only reason because I broke my back and I struggled through my whole life just to get enough money so I could live this way. And we spoke about this because I am from a third world country. I do know what it's like to eat 3-4 times a week. So I adapted, I came, I saw, I conquered, and that's what I believe a true man does, right? I mean, from the beginning of man, right? You could put us anywhere in God's green earth and we triple our worth. That's it. That's all it is. Yeah. So I totally agree with you. The people are actually out there working and doing the rat race and chasing things and trying to get the shiny new object, but they don't really have it. They don't really have it, and they try to impress girls by wearing expensive watches and buying cars they can't afford. Believe me, I know. I totally
That's
agree.
a lot of
And
Toronto.
and that's the reality.
What are your
Money
thoughts?
are
Hold
not
on,
in
Ace.
Canada
I want to
anymore.
ask Ace this question. What are your thoughts on dating a single mom?
Dating a single
Wait,
mom.
what? No, you know what?
Hold on, wait, hold
I'm
on.
happy he brought this up.
Hold on. We'll go around the table.
All
I'll
right.
say-
I've dated a few single moms, and it's just. I guess it depends on the girl. It all depends. I like women. I'm fully into women. I love women. Women are like my favorite things, my favorite pastime. So I definitely depends on the girl, depends on her, the situation. And I've dated single moms before.
I would say that dating single moms is not beneficial for guys because number one, the reason why it's not beneficial because
I agree. I would
if you
never date
if
a
you
guy.
date hold on I'll say this, if you date a single mom and you have an attachment with that kid, if you could break up, you lose that kid. Also, you can't even discipline the kid as well. It's not your kid. And I'll say this to everyone, zoom into me right now. Never play another man's saved game.
Oh man.
That's all I gotta say.
Oh man. Oh,
I
boy.
can relate. I don't say
your mom-
never,
that's- your
but
mom- your mom
my
programmed
mom
this into
grew
you.
up with 5 kids that weren't hers.
But it's
and
different.
she
But hold on,
always
it's
told
different.
me,
It's different.
Never get
it's different
involved
when
with
it's
a
a-
man.
No,
that
no,
has
no,
kids.
no, no,
She had to
no.
raise 5 kids
No,
that weren't
it is
hers.
different when it is different when a dad when a guy has kids because here's the thing, the only thing the woman
baby
has to
mama
bring
drama,
the only thing the woman has to bring is nurturing. That's it.
There's enough single men with no
No.
kids out there.
Wait, what did you just
The
say?
only thing, the difference is that the only thing a woman has to bring if a male has a kid is nurturing and love. That's it. She doesn't have to bring anything else to the table. When a man dates a woman who has a kid, he has to provide for the kid, he has to take care of the kid, and he can't even discipline the kid as well.
I don't think that's necessarily true.
It is
and,
true.
like, what if,
How is that
what
not
if
true?
That would actually be part of his his personal growth.
Sorry, I'm
is
trying to
learning
understand
how
what the fuck
provide
you
for
just said one
someone.
more time because I'm trying to.
1% at a time. Go on.
What? One more time.
So,
What?
when a man has a kid,
Yeah.
the only thing the female has to bring is just love and nurturing. That's
What do
it.
you mean by that? You
For,
mean
for the
like,
kid. For the
Because
kid.
she's just a
And
Time
the-
out.
Hold on.
Time out.
Do you have a kid?
1% at a fucking
No,
time.
but I've raised
1% at a
3.
time.
So, what do you what?
So what I'm
Like-
saying is, when a man has a kid,
You're talking about a single father.
single father,
Okay.
who has a kid, it
Yeah.
is
and
different.
another female. You're talking like a stepmom,
A female that comes into life,
not the mother of the child.
no, not the mother of the
The
child,
only thing she has to provide
is just love and nurturing for the kid that he already has.
so that's it.
Whereas for the male, he has to provide for her, for the kid. He has to provide for the kid and her. He has to take care of the kid. He has to be, and he can't even discipline the kid.
Do you have children?
Superficial.
No, I don't.
Yeah, they are
Okay,
equal.
do you
Sorry,
know?
one,
Yeah.
1% at a time, please.
Do you know? Like, okay, I've never birthed a child, but I've raised children. I have custody over my younger brother as well. So I'm custody.
That's completely different.
No, I'm just saying, like, in the sense where, wait, how is that completely different? We're talking about like,
Yeah, but you raising your brother and sister are not your kids.
it doesn't matter though.
They're not your
custody of them,
kids.
though.
It's still
They're-
understanding.
but
what
those are
the-
your
it's still-
biological
It doesn't matter,
siblings.
but if you listen, if you were to adopt a kid, it's not your biological kid, but you're still raising it as your kid, right?
But what I'm trying to say is that
So
you
I'm
cannot.
just saying I can relate to understanding what it takes to raise a kid, and when I, from experience, not only just experience, but even just seeing all my friends that have kids, like my single mom friends that have their children are going through what they're going through. It is really, really like the women. I'll give kudos to the men that do their part, but a mom's position is so much more, like.
I'm not saying it's
heavy,
not,
like,
though.
But you saying that a woman would only to a man's kid provide love and nurturing, that's
Is
not,
love hard?
That's not
Is-
true.
is
By
love?
nature,
Hold on. Is love?
What's love got to do
No,
with
but
it?
you're saying by nature- by
all you have to
nature,
do is be
women-
nice to the kid. Make some fucking lunches,
Yeah, but
Lunchables.
Listen, but
it's not that
by
hard.
Nature, by nature,
1%
women. By
time.
nature,
Make your
women
fucking
are
food and-
nurturers. You're right. So that's natural. So it's not like a woman's just gonna go and provide just nurturing and love and that's it. If you have
I'm
a
saying
kid,
that I'm saying that it's not difficult. I'm saying that it's only one thing they have to provide. I'm saying
It's
men have to
not only
provide
one thing.
a list of different things.
if you have a kid and let's say you have a kid and I'm interested in you and I take the responsibility of taking care of your kid with you.
Sure.
So all I have to do is come give your kid a kiss on the forehead, say good night, I love you, and that's it. That's all I have to do. That's all I'm responsible for.
Literally, that's all you have to do.
Okay, so
That's all
vice
you have to do.
versa, I'm gonna expect you to change his diaper or her diaper and feed them.
The difference is
like
I
women
can't.
don't do that.
The difference is I can't discipline your kids. I can't beat your kids.
But I can.
No, yeah, you could.
I could.
You could because that's the thing. Society does not look at women
Yeah.
beating kids
Until
as
you call
bad
the baby
as
mom,
men
you go,
beating
hey,
kids,
guess
and
what?
you know that for a
My-
fact.
my girl
And you
just
know that
put
for a
her
fact.
hands
Yeah,
on
that's
our
true.
kid,
I said,
and I think you need to
Yeah.
step in. Yeah, there's
Society's not going to judge you. Whereas society will
Society is
judge
gonna
a
judge
male
you.
beating other kids who are not his. Yes,
You
100%.
shouldn't hit a kid.
I disagree.
I disagree. You should be kids.
Yeah,
but
I can agree with you on that. We both
I
said the
agree.
jinx.
I agree with that. Yeah, 100%.
I think that discipline is very much needed, and
My
it-
sister has dogs, and
Oh
like,
my god!
and
I'm just gonna reference
no,
that.
no.
That's how you gotta treat it. Like,
No,
you know,
no. My sister has
So
dogs,
true.
and they're the most obedient dogs because like they're fearful of her, like they're
yeah.
scared of her, right?
Yo,
and I think that's the way you should.
But buddy, I have
I'm
the
not
biggest.
gonna
I have the
lie.
biggest
God loves me,
Rottweiler.
she's
I have
very
the biggest.
obedient. I never hit her.
I have the biggest Rottweiler you've ever seen, and nobody on the street, on my street, could understand why the fuck that this guy. They actually called the what's it called the
Humane Society?
not the humane the pet
CPS
control
or
or whatever.
whatever?
Yeah, because I always walk my dog with no leash. Like it's a big ass Rottweiler, big Roddy,
People get
and I
scared.
walk and yeah, like people get terrified because I mean it's a big Roddy and it's just some black guy coming
I
down the
love
street,
Rottweilers,
no leash,
but-
no leash, because I don't believe in the leash. I believe in the mental leash. Mental leash is okay, but me tugging on the dog, I think that's
what it
cruel.
is. When
I
they're
think
a
that's
baby,
cruel.
you put that mental leash on them.
I've never had to put a leash on them since she was a pup. I had her since she was 8 weeks because I believe in a little bit of fear goes a long way because like as human beings we kind of learn better through fear, right? You
Man,
touch that
these kids
stove-
nowadays need to get whooped.
Yeah, you
I'm
touch-
sorry.
Sorry,
Yeah,
wait,
no,
can
I
I
need to get
agree.
whooped.
I actually agree
Totally
with
agree
it
with that.
because I think, like I said, discipline is necessary. But I actually want to ask you guys all a question. Why are you guys single? Why
Well,
are
she's
you
not single. She said
Yeah,
she has a
no,
guy that
she-
takes.
No, she's not really. No, because you're not really taken, so you
Well,
are
she's-
single. I would ask you.
I'm taken.
Not really. You
Skip me.
didn't
Come to
really.
me last. I talk too much. Let's go this way.
Okay, why are you single?
Well, we've been on and off. It's some issues with different beliefs and stuff like that.
What, like he believes like what? He's different religion.
Different religion, yeah.
What, he's like Indian?
No, he's not. He's Muslim, but
You can't convert.
I'm not converting. I'm not religious. I'm very spiritual. I have a strong connection with God. And I don't
Islam
believe
is a
in
beautiful
organized
religion, though.
I believe it is, and I have respect for the
Are you
people's
Muslim?
religions.
I'm
But
not
not
Muslim,
gonna
no.
conform to something that I don't believe.
Yeah.
I'm a free spirit, and I'm.
Have you
uplifted.
have you
shouldn't have
searched
to,
up
yeah.
have you searched up Islam and taken a chance on
I'm
it?
I'm not religious. I don't believe in organized religion. I respect people's religions. I am very respectful of his. But I am not Muslim. I was raised in a family where there was Jehovah's Witness, where there was Buddhist, I was raised Lutheran, and
So you're a
they all-
lost soul.
I'm not a lost soul. I'm actually a found soul.
Wait, what's Lutheran?
Lutheran is it's a form of
I think anyone.
Christianity.
I think anyone. Hold on. I think anyone that's.
Religion just separates you from your own divinity. Like we all have God. We all have a godliness in us, right? And so to have a religion that dictates to you what you can and how you have to practice, I don't believe in that. I appreciate and respect the faith in religion. I think it's beautiful. I respect people's religions, but I don't believe that you should have to conform to any sort of modality or programming or punishment by like an evil god or sin.
I feel you on that, girl.
You know, like, I just
Yeah.
believe like we should all believe.
I'm with
in
you on
God
that one. I
and
believe
be
you.
driven by faith, and like
Yeah.
all religions have the same principles. It's like.
So
love
you
thy
guys have
neighbor.
problems. 'Cause
Yeah,
of
that's why you're
religion?
single.
A little-
Okay,
yeah, a
you
little
go
difference of
next.
stuff, yeah.
I'm single because the guy that I dated for like a month last summer, I do a lot of events. I do
I'm
a lot
sorry.
of events. I was
You
just
kill
in
me.
a movie. He couldn't handle it. He literally acted like a 5-year-old.
So he was a pussy?
Tantrums on the phone,
Simp?
scream at me,
Simping?
and hang up. And I
Oh.
was just like, I'm not.
So he was
doing
emotionally
Wow.
not an adult.
this. Exactly.
So he wasn't a man. He wasn't a masculine man like
A
you
lot of
want.
dudes are
He
more
wasn't-
bitches
no,
these
he
days.
just-
Yeah.
You know, every guy says they want an independent woman.
I don't
and
think
then
any
when
guy
they
says
finally-
that.
No, they do.
I don't
They
think any
want
fucking guy
somebody-
says that. Independent in the sense like where you don't fucking be emotional, where you just keep quiet. Men
don't think
want
you're
women
gonna
that
ever
are
find that.
quiet. No words. No words.
Get a doll.
Sit there quietly.
You know what he did?
Obediency.
He wanted
No
Obedience.
words.
like, just
Bart.
stay home.
Buy a doll.
Ironically, he wanted me to stay home and do OnlyFans and not do the acting, not do the events, not do anything.
Oh, really?
Because I
He
would
was
be
a narcissist.
Okay, well-
safe
Oh, wow.
at home with him,
That's
and
actually
he
shocking.
could watch and control what
He
I
love bombed
did.
her, like,
Wow.
crazy. I
He
knew
did.
That's
there was
really
issues right
weird.
away. I was like,
Wow.
red
That's really
flag,
weird.
red
That is
flag.
very
I think that's
weird.
strange.
Actually,
So-
every single guy I
Wow.
date wants me to do OnlyFans. Like, it's almost like ridiculous.
Do you think they
at this
probably because they
point.
probably don't see you as a potential partner because they don't see you as a.
You think
No,
it's more like a
they think-
monetization
they think
thing?
that-
Yeah,
because-
that's exactly how they look at it.
They-
It's very
Like, they look at
They
you like
think
money.
they
Like,
look at
Yeah.
you as not a potential partner because they don't see you as a suitable candidate
Why?
because either you're promiscuous
No,
Or
I've been celibate
Promiscuous
for a year.
girl.
or you have
You've been
some
celibate
sort
for
of
a
like,
year?
Yeah.
God
or
damn.
either or you mentioned that you're a model
Yeah.
and men don't like that as well.
It's not my problem though.
So
like, if
that's
they're
why
insecure
men-
with their like manliness. Like,
It's
I'm
not about
doing
being insecure. It's because men value purity.
she is
I am
pure.
pure.
She doesn't
No.
even drink.
What's your body
I
count?
don't even drink.
She hasn't.
What's
She
your bo-
hasn't.
what's your body
She hasn't
count?
drank in
Way
2 years.
Under 10.
Okay, good
It's
for
still,
you.
it's still high.
That's impressive.
It's still high.
That's
my
impressive.
point. I think one should be enough.
This guy's so
Anyways,
realistic.
But
Do you have one body?
no, but
Yeah.
men are
Like,
judged
like,
differently
I have
than
a
females.
question. Do you feel like men like is like it's like okay like men have like an exception to them because
100%
men are
they
men?
do.
Oh, okay, nice.
100% they do. Because men and female are not judged.
after this
Same
whole
way.
interview, of course that's his truth.
Men and women are not judged the same way, right?
Well,
At
I
the
don't
end
want to
of the
just
day.
assume,
Oh.
right? I don't
Do you want
want
a
to be the
virgin?
person
Hold
to
on,
make
hold on.
assumptions.
Do you want a virgin?
Do I want a virgin?
Yeah.
Would I want a virgin man?
Yes.
I wouldn't mind.
Do you actually really?
I-
Is that
I-
your preference?
I actually wouldn't mind. Yeah, no, like it's not my preference, but
can
if I
train
had,
Okay, you're lying. You're lying.
I'm not. No, because
a
I
girl,
mean, like-
a girl that does
How old were you when you lost your virginity? Like, do you think that matters, like, to people? Like, do you think
For
like,
men, it does, yes.
for women too, or no?
No, not for women.
So you can
because
lose
women,
it at 9 or you can lose it at
women
20
like,
and it doesn't
women
matter.
like experience. Women like a man that experience.
Okay, so if someone loses their virginity at 10,
It doesn't
versus
matter
20,
for men.
It doesn't matter.
No.
It doesn't.
But if you lost it as a woman, you're a whore.
I'm just not used to this much judgment. Like, you know,
That's a fucking
Welcome
wild
to the
one.
welcome to the show. Welcome to the show,
I
girl.
don't care. I'm ready for all the
Oh
heat,
my
but it's like.
god!
No,
I
it's just
love it.
because, like,
Oh,
men-
Cause I'm
man.
trying to understand, like, what? So, like, cause I know, like, I've noticed, like, a lot of men say they lost their virginities at a very young age.
And that's okay.
right?
I lost my virginity really.
But if a
old.
girl does
Really
it, then
old.
She's a
it's-
whore.
I was like
But,
18.
so, okay, so if she loses it at a young age, she's a whore. But what if she waits? What if she waits till she thinks she found the guy?
She's not a whore then.
But what if it doesn't work out with that guy and then she fucks another guy?
At the end of the day, I'm not saying
No,
that.
what happens then? Does she become a hoe?
No, I'm saying.
No, but
I'm
okay,
say-
but when does the
I'm
wholeness
saying-
kick in?
I would say more than. I would say. I would say.
I want to know, yeah, like,
More,
when does
more
it-
than 3 bodies a girl's considered a whore.
More than 3?
Yeah.
Wow.
Shit, throw me
That,
out.
that doesn't exist.
Yeah, you're at least like you're like 100 at least.
I'm like
You're a
anywhere between none of your business. So
What's your body count?
I don't actually think that's an appropriate question for people to ask me.
Because you're worried about it. That's why.
Actually, I'm not.
Because you're worried about getting judged.
I never
Because you
really-
know society judges you by that.
Okay, whoa, you're gonna let me get a word in, or are you
No,
gonna
you
just
can
be
say it.
like, no, fuck
Do
you,
care
you're a stripper,
what
I hate
society
you.
I don't care what
Is what
society
really
thinks.
matters.
No,
I
well, you
personally-
said your body count was under 10 because relatively for most men,
I'm
that's
just not
that's pretty
very-
respectable. So that's why
I
you felt like
personally
it
don't
was
keep
okay.
count, and I'm
But
not
for
saying like I
her,
go and
her probably's like in the thousands maybe.
Oh my god!
Thousands,
Whoa,
holy
why,
shit.
Why? Why?
In the
Why are
thousands,
mine probably
this
the
guy's
thousands?
Or the hundreds, I would
Why?
say.
But why?
That's
Why
a
me?
Because you're a sex worker.
Okay, so what if I lost
God.
my virginity at fucking 19 and then I
if she
started
was
dancing
raped?
at 20 and then I didn't fuck no
So you
guys?
fucked 100 guys a
No,
year.
and then I didn't
Okay,
fuck
cool.
no
Accepted.
guys. No, I have a
Wow.
question. I
Oh
really
my
want to know,
God.
like, cause your basis of calling a girl a whore or a slut or like a promiscuous scallywag is like
Yeah, I like that word.
fucking. It doesn't make sense to me.
A woman
Because
having sex
'cause
with
I can-
multiple partners makes her the definition of a whore.
No, your definition associated to that is because I'm a dancer and because of what I do. So I can bring a lot of girls here that have never stripped or done any type of
Your
hoeing
credibility by-
or never
by-
done
That's a big truth.
anything.
That's a big
so
truth.
true.
And
That's a
they
big truth.
and
That's
they
a big truth. Big
oh my god,
They'll make you look like a saint. They'll make you look like a saint. They make you look like a saint.
Your credibility.
I'm a fucking nun. Put me
your-
in the church.
By you putting yourself in the industry, your
No.
credibility is all gone. You saying, "Hey, I didn't fuck no guy," but you're out there stripping. No guy's gonna believe you. So
Well, I
that's
don't
already
care.
out the door.
It's not. I don't. It's not my job to care if you believe me or not.
Okay, but I'm saying is that you're
I
not
can
gonna find a
think-
suitable
at the
partner.
end of the
You're
day-
either gonna find a pimp or you're gonna find a
that-
junkie. Either one or the other.
Yeah,
Jesus.
see, I feel like you only went to Fillmore's and you got like really
No, I'm
ripped
just telling
off
you
or
the
something.
truth.
Like I really believe he went to
I'm
a
just telling
bad
you the
club
truth.
and had a bad experience because the animosity to strippers and the sex work industry is crazy out of you.
No, I'm telling you the truth
Like,
because
your
girls in that
veins
industry
in
are
your
real.
neck like shake
Bullshit.
when
No,
you
they
talk.
That's a false.
No, they don't.
Yo, stop
They are.
it.
That's why he has
Stop
his hood
it.
up like this. He's like,
Stop.
so. Anyways,
Oh my god.
no, don't tuck in your chin.
Okay.
We want to
Anyways,
see them veins.
Unbelievable.
so let me ask you guys another question. Why do you think men like women, younger females? Because actually, I remember you were. a
Oh,
little
because
bit-
I think that pedophilia is being normalized, and I'm just gonna throw that right on the table.
100%
You guys
it
could
is.
do
It's
whatever
called
you want
MAPS
with
now.
it.
They don't even
Yep.
call them pedophiles anymore because it's offensive.
They're
They call
pedophiles.
them minor attracted peoples.
Pedophiles.
So you have to call them MAPS. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't
It's
have to call them
No,
shit.
you don't have to. But even with the like Balenciaga campaign and all of that, they're slowly
That's hot.
transitioning it
It's
into
not even
society.
slowly. Like it's been going on
Yeah.
for years.
It's not
just
slow,
becoming
yeah.
A lot more.
It's
now.
becoming
They
it's
don't even
becoming
try and
normal
hide it
now.
anymore.
Yeah.
Like, they all just
It's
move
in your
to a certain
face.
country, which I will not
But I'm
say.
saying girls that are 18, not minors. Why do you think guys value girls
Guys
that are
date
18 or
16-year-olds and 15-year-olds.
above? I'm saying
They're
in this
easy
case,
to
in this case,
manipulate.
18-year-olds. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, because they don't have the maturity to use discernment and to speak from experience where they know if they're being manipulated, if they're being used. They lack that. Plus, they're also, more open to doing things. They want to be cool. They
Why do
wanna
grown men
drink,
get
they're
attracted?
underage,
to females that are younger.
and they don't.
You don't think men just value purity and they don't value obediency? And at the end of the day, with a woman,
They want the youth.
As a grown man, why do you value purity?
hold on, because purity is biologically inherent in us.
Okay, so if you can't find it in a woman that's close to your age, you're gonna go for a little girl.
No, I'm gonna go. No, I'm saying this is why young men. Sorry, this is why men go for younger girls because they have a lower body count.
It makes them feel young.
Sorry,
Okay.
go on. Sorry, go on. What were you saying? I'm saying that's why men go for younger females. It's because they're more pure and men value purity. They
I think
always
they're
have.
pedophiles because
No.
yeah, I do. I think that if you're looking for something in a woman that's close to your age and you can't find it, and your only option is to that's like what we were saying, like grooming is a big thing. Like people that have age gaps in them, like it's there's science behind it, there's psychology behind it where they say like people do indeed groom their partner that has when there's an age gap. It's a real thing. It happens.
Okay, but what I'm saying is what by a man that's older grooming a woman.
If you're in your
he's seeing-
40s.
hold on. You can look at it as like, oh my god, that's so disgusting. But he can also say it like this: he is showing the world through his lenses for the female, right? Because at the end of the day, women that have been who are much older, number one, as you go older, you also become more unattractive as a female, right? You lose your looks, right? That's the number one thing that women have is their looks. That's the first thing. So younger females are a lot more attractive. Okay.
Yeah.
Second thing is this. Second thing is this: is that women who are older do not possess certain quality traits that younger women have, which is older women are a lot more different in terms of not being obedient and not being
Yeah, they don't
and not
wanna
being
get
submissive
manipulated. Yeah,
and not
like-
being submissive
That's
and not being submissive to their partner.
You just
Wow.
literally stamped and proved
Like
what
groom-
and
what
what
the
is wrong
point
with
was.
and what is wrong with a man wanting a obedient female? Because at the end of the day,
There's
most,
nothing wrong with a man wanting an obedient female, but when you're going for a girl that's 2 times younger than you, and you're getting close to those, and you're like, you could be her, maybe even more than her dad. You could be close to her grandpa at this
So
point.
a man that's
Like,
35 years old going for a 21-year-old.
Okay, let's say like 35 plus going for a 17, 18.
I'm not talking about minors. I'm talking about.
You said minors.
I'm not talking about minors.
You said minors.
I'm saying
That's a
I'm saying
minor.
young
Legally,
females.
that's
I'm saying
like-
young females. You're going like a pedophile route.
No,
I'm
but a
talking
young
about.
female could be 22. There's nothing wrong with
Okay,
that.
and what's wrong with a man going for a woman that's 22? Because number one, the reason why most men go for it is also biologically is because those women have a higher fertile rate as well.
Actually, that's
I don't think that they want
I don't
the
even think
fertile
that's
rate.
yeah. I don't
Yes,
even
it
think
is.
that's
It is
serious,
biologically
actually.
proven that younger women have a higher fertile rate.
It is.
But
That's
guys, like, I wanna
biologically,
date her
that
because
is
she's
what it is.
fertile.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
that's
I don't think so. I feel like
Please,
all
1% at a
women
time.
go through.
1% at a time. 1% at a time.
Reproduce as much,
No,
right?
there's
Like,
people that are having kids at like 70 and 60 now.
No. When you reach
Yeah.
when you reach hold on when you reach
not the
when
average,
you
but it
reach
happens.
no when you reach 30 you lose 90% of your eggs and that's a fact.
Yeah, you know why? Because it's a whole other thing. We can
Because
go so
females are
deep
judged
into
based
it.
on their age. Once they're 30, they're
Yeah,
rotten. in my
exactly. Because
opinion, but
females
okay.
are terrible. That's why. We are just throw us out. There should just be a world full of men.
I don't. I
What would
disagree.
you guys
Actually,
I
you know
disagree.
what? Hold on.
I disagree with that.
Everyone, I want to say one thing. Actually, did you guys hear about the Iceland thing with the strike with females?
What?
So let me tell you guys something.
Oh,
Okay,
shit, yeah.
Iceland, all the females, including the prime minister, went on strike. Okay, for 4 days. 4 days, no work. Guess what happened?
The world kept on spinning.
GDP went up.
Oh shit!
HR complaints definitely went down. The world continued.
Okay, so-
men ran the world. It was
All the
perfectly fine.
females-
Oh no, HR. What do we do with
Okay.
HR?
No
The
problem.
chefs, the cooks. Oh my god.
Oh
no.
my God.
But
Yeah.
you know what? The difference is that if you had 4 days of men non-existing, the world would fucking collapse.
But it didn't
the
happen,
GDP
though.
would
You can't- you
collapse.
can't make the
You can.
assumptions.
The real thing is that men work the real fucking jobs.
I think men should just stick with men, and we should just go to a fucking separate island, country, planet, ship us off somewhere, and let me know how well it works out for you when the stocks go up and everything goes up, and you have no pussy around to fuck, and you have nothing around
I'm
you.
saying-
And you're just sitting there and you're going, oh shit, all I have is a whole bunch of homeboys. I gotta
I'm
make
saying
one of
the
them my
only.
bitch.
You know what? At the end of the
That's
day,
unfortunate.
you know what? At the end of the day, true Ace is like. Think about it.
He's
When
like,
you-
I
when
don't
you-
mind.
When you're chilling,
That's what men
think about the best
nowadays-
nights that you ever have is with your
See?
homeboys, no?
With your homeboys.
It
See?
ain't with no
And
fucking
that's
bitches.
why I am 100% sure.
It ain't with no bitches, I'll tell you that much.
Almost I'll say my own statistics that I pulled out my ass. 8 out of 10 guys for sure have done something with their friends because there's
same
no way like
statistic that you
females.
think
Eight out of 10
we
guys,
kiss
that's
our
a high
friends,
number.
We do, yeah, but
8
you know
out of
what?
10?
This right here just showed me enough of
No.
what I need
Wait,
to
you
fucking
said
know.
so? You said 8 out of 10 men have done.
I feel like
have done gay stuff with their.
most men,
Yo.
not necessarily
No,
gay,
sir.
but I'm sure there's certain times where you guys probably sword fight or do some
Sword
certain
fight.
weird shit, rub
Sword
tips,
Sword
fuck, you
fight.
guys-
That's kind of
sometimes
gay.
guys-
That's gay stuff.
Yeah,
that's,
but
that's
yeah,
gay stuff.
it is. But you know what?
Nah,
Some guys say, no, I was just fucking around with my friend. I'm
Yo,
sure.
I don't know.
Like,
That's,
Which guy?
That's a different
Yo,
type of guy.
I think she's at the wrong strip club, eh? I think she went to the
No.
gay strip club.
No,
I think.
no, no.
You should not be talking about strip clubs. So
Listen.
from your experiences,
Listen, guys.
I don't
this-
want to know
I don't
where
buy
you went.
pussy.
Let's
I don't buy pussy.
Let's just
That's
switch
not how it
gears for a
works.
minute. Listen, let's switch
That's
gears
how
for a
it
second. I got no beef with women. Like I said, I'm a big
I have no beef
antagonist.
with women too.
I'm a big.
I'm not
I'm a
saying
big.
anything.
I
I
feel like
love
you have the
women.
most beef with women.
Sorry?
I feel like you have the most beef with
I'm
women.
No,
pro-
I'm
I'm
saying
pro-
that women
You
You
should
should
are
do like
a
a
lot
part.
more.
You should
Big
do like
fan
a
of
part
women.
extension to this, where it's like if someone has a problem with me, we can box it out in the ring, and you should have like a
Yes.
boxing ring. You could do like the big love.
That's actually a pretty good idea.
What I'm trying to say to you
think
and to the
you're
audience,
Versus
especially the
sexism.
men, because majority of our audience are men, is that all I'm doing is teaching men not to be finessed by females.
Isn't that sad?
Are you single or are you dating somebody?
I'm chosen to be single. Yes,
But wait, isn't that sad?
Why'd you say
that
it
most
like
of the
that?
majority of like the viewers
but I got a
are
couple side
men?
chicks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying is,
Yeah,
I got a couple side chicks.
You got the side.
But that's
chicks and
not what
stuff.
matters, though. At the end of the day, it's different, right? Like
Oh, it's always different.
because men are different.
Because you're a
but
man. Because
you're
you
a
have a
man.
penis and you're better.
You do OnlyFans, so it's different. So
No, I'm
I mean, at the
asking.
end
I
of the day,
didn't, I'm
you
not.
can't
I'm not
speak up,
dissing
right?
you. I literally said a fact. You have a penis
Okay,
and
fantastic.
and you're a man.
Yes.
So you're right. Like I didn't
Yes.
say anything rude. Why are you
Yes.
trying to keep throwing my OnlyFans in my face like it's
Because
a
I'm
bad thing?
No, like,
because the way
You want to know
because
what's
I can tell
actually
you
so
because
funny?
I can tell you
You know what's so funny?
because I
I'm
can
gonna
tell
send
you
you.
Sulfur?
I'm gonna send
What
you
kind
a
of
fucking
man does
link.
that?
I'm gonna send you a link for free. You don't even have to pay, and you're gonna go look at my OnlyFans. And then when you're done looking at it, I want you to come back and tell me what it is that's so terrible and so
Why don't you show it right
slutty
now?
and so horrid.
Why don't you show right now?
I don't have my phone. You told me to
Grab
put
her
it away.
phone. Grab her phone. Let's view your OnlyFans
This
right
is this is really this is different. This is
Like,
very.
what, you scared to see
different.
some titties? Like what?
This is a
Like,
very
what
this is
the
a very
fuck?
very different. No, I'm not scared.
No,
Listen,
but I'm just saying, like,
I have
you're
nothing-
making
I-
it seem like
listen,
because
I've dated strippers and OnlyFans girls. Like I have no problem with it.
So
I have
you're-
no
I
problem
don't
with that.
judge, but
Sorry,
I do
one
not
sec.
make. I don't make sexual content. I don't have videos.
Send it.
I don't. Yeah.
And I mean,
I don't
even
have
if
videos
even if
with
you did,
other-
who cares? Who like it's not a big deal.
I don't care, but
Not
I'm
a big
saying the
deal.
fact that you keep trying to use it as a diss to me, like, oh, you make OnlyFans. Like, I haven't even fucking posted and like forever.
I'm saying
I
to you
barely
that-
use it,
Yo.
like,
I'm saying to you.
You know why I made
Jesus Christ.
OnlyFans? I'll tell you why. Because quarantine radio.
Oh, that was yeah.
Tory Lanez was doing
Yeah,
the
yeah,
quarantine thing.
Yeah.
I ended up going on it. And I ended up like doing my
You did
little
the milk-
twerk-
you did the
yeah,
milk that-
no,
oh,
I didn't
you
do
did
the
the
milk
milk- oh,
thing.
the milk shit was
I was
lit.
twerking, you know. I was very skinny at the time, so
Yeah.
I was like 100 pounds. I'm 130 now. You know, got thick.
No way.
But yeah, so long story short,
Hey, stop
you know, a
flipping.
lot of there's 235,000 people watching.
Wow.
I got like I went from 3,000 followers on Instagram to like almost 7. So I was like, you know what, COVID, I'm not able to work. The strip clubs are closed.
So you chose the
I
easy
had a-
route out.
I had a-
That's
no.
basically what I'm hearing is that you chose the easy route out.
and then you make an assumption.
Because at the end of the day, that's what majority of females.
Because
No.
I tried to do the OnlyFans thing.
Because
and
it was the
I
easy
couldn't
way out.
do it. No, because I didn't like it.
So let me see your OnlyFans.
And
Let me see.
I'll get it to you. Relax.
Let me see how
He needs
recent
to-
it
You're
is.
so
he
triggered.
wants to
Like,
see
he's
it. He
so
needs
triggered.
to
Like,
see the proof.
He's like,
The
no,
proof
so
is
you
in the
took
pudding.
I was actually doing collections through COVID full time.
Collecting
That's
dick.
what I was doing. No, I wasn't.
Collections?
No, I was doing collections like legit. Like you owe like
Oh,
money
shit.
to the
Okay,
government. Like
and
I'm
then-
calling you and I'm going, hey.
But then you
this
chose.
is da-da-da.
So you
I'm
chose.
calling
So
from
you just
this.
proved my point that you chose the easy route out by doing OnlyFans and stripping,
Well, it probably
because
pays
that
more.
job
I
could not.
did collections. I did collections.
Guys,
Guys, I did collections after I started my OnlyFans because I wasn't interested in keeping
Yes,
up with it.
after you did your OnlyFans.
You're not listening. You
So you
just-
did. So you
Okay.
you obviously didn't want to go the more dignity route. So you chose to do OnlyFans.
Pardon?
So you obviously chose not to go the hard route, which was working.
I was
a 9 to
working
5.
actually.
But then you chose.
I was, no,
So
I
then
was
why
working.
didn't you? So
so
why
while
didn't you continue?
while I made an OnlyFans,
So why
let
didn't you continue?
me answer before you fucking interrupt.
Sure.
You ask a question and then I go to answer it and you're like, but no, but wait,
Okay,
nope,
go.
but you're a hoe. That's all I'm hearing from you.
Okay, go on.
I was working.
yeah.
I was working a fucking. I was doing weed deliveries. I was doing weed maps on fucking during COVID, and I was trying to do my OnlyFans thing. And let me tell you something. If you don't have a manager, and you expect to make like these bitches that make money, like kudos to you.
Yeah,
'Cause,
OnlyFans is
boy,
tough. It's
I
think,
was
it's
not.
tough.
It was hard for me.
Okay,
I'll
go
show
on,
you it.
go
Like
on.
I'm pulling it up, man. Fuck.
But what I'm trying to say to you is that you still didn't prove the point that
I love
you
this so
obviously
much.
did not
This
choose
is amazing.
the harder route. You chose the easier route.
I was working. I was waking up at 7 in the morning to do weed deliveries. I was working a
And that's
regular
a more
9-hour
dignity job
8-hour
than
job.
showing your booty.
I was doing it simultaneously. I was doing it at the same time. So how
So
did
what
I
I'm
pick
trying
the
to say-
easy way out when I was still fucking doing labor work? What are you talking about?
Because at the
if
end
it
of
was
the
the
day-
easy way out, I would have been at home like chilling,
Because at
and that's it. But that's not what I was
at
doing.
the end of the day, your goal was basically to reroute yourself to the full easy route, right? Obviously, a girl that starts
Obviously, if
OnlyFans,
somebody wants
obviously
to
a
pay
girl that
me
starts OnlyFans is not
online,
going to blow up.
then I'm
We're
gonna
always
want to get
assumptions.
paid
Sorry.
online.
Sorry,
An
go on.
expert on
Let me see.
OnlyFans?
Let me see. No, I just say like I know how these girls move, right?
Oh
I
my
know how these
god,
girls
this
move.
is insane.
Look, I only have 4 fans. Like, I'm not joking. I'll show you guys. I have 4 fans.
let me see.
I don't give
He
a
wants to
fuck.
see. He's the one. You got to show him. You got to prove shit to nobody.
I
Like,
want to see.
I believe homegirl over here. Like, I'm good.
Okay,
Like,
you can go.
oh,
Okay, look at the
He's-
dates. Like, I haven't really posted. I don't post. That's 2022.
But you strip, so it's the same shit. Okay,
My
there you go.
tits.
You have nudes, so
That's
there
a
you go.
titty.
Okay, you
So
can't put
the
anything
fact
else.
that you-
Back to
Yeah.
that now.
So the fact that you have that on the
That's
internet.
me and- that's
So
me and
so
my-
go.
and my-
You
and
sit
my
over here
thong
all
and my
high and
bra.
mighty.
that's not even bad. That's just like you see that on
she has
you
nudes.
see that
She
on
has-
Sports
she has-
Illustrated.
she has
Me with my
nudes, she has
titties.
nudes.
That's Sports
She has
Illustrated.
nudes on there. Would you want?
I'm showing you. This is look. This is bad.
No, you just showed
No,
me
it's
a
not bad.
nude. You
It's
You know,
just
not
showed.
bad.
many girls
That's
do
not
that
bad.
Play
for
it.
free on IG.
Yeah,
You're
that's-
actually
that's-
smart. You know,
yeah.
I've
I
changed
see-
my mind about this.
She
whole
just
thing.
removed her boobs
No, it's
right
actually
now.
OnlyFans
Yo,
is
next
actually
time you
pretty
have me
Right
on,
there, right
different
there.
conversation.
I didn't say I removed them. I said they were there. Like, I
By
don't
you,
get to show
by
my
you.
titties.
Okay,
There's
so
nothing
What the
wrong with
fuck?
that. Oh
Girls
my
go
God.
outside. Girls go outside in the summertime and they're like, "What t-shirt contest? Woo! For
Yeah.
free? Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?"
Have
Yeah.
you been on the beach
At
in
least I got
summer?
paid.
People are wearing
Yeah.
less than that.
Top
Again,
But
ass.
I'm not-
I know what you were thinking. You were probably thinking I was on there
Just up
like
there
getting
guttering
fucking
yourself,
like guttered.
like,
Like,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
like he was
Oh, yeah.
probably like, "Yo, she's."
by you doing that, you still opt yourself from getting any sort of partner that should be monogamous to you.
Oh my
You
God.
belong as a side chick and
Well,
only the side
how
chick.
can you go
You don't even
on-
belong as side chick. You belong to the side chick.
The side
You're the
chick,
backup
side chick.
of the backup.
Throw me on the sideline.
That's what I would say.
Yeah, well, that's
Okay.
what you would say, and that's why you're not my man, and that's
No,
why you
but
don't.
that's why you
get
don't have a
to
man, right?
I do actually.
No, but you have a pimp, but it's different.
I
Okay,
don't have a
but-
pimp.
alright.
I've
my
never
God.
ever paid a man in my life, actually, and I don't judge girls that have
Oh,
support
wow.
in their life.
This is-
I
Anyway.
personally, I don't know if you think the way I am, I would have a pimp. You are delusional, because you should know that I would get my teeth knocked the fuck in.
Okay, but again,
Like, based off of this conversation alone, there's no way I
man
would
will
have.
only
I
date
wouldn't
you.
even be here if I had a
Believe you,
pimp.
You're not gonna
you
get
preach to
caught.
the choir.
Sorry,
You
I
won't
wouldn't
get-
even be here if I had a pimp.
I
I'd be
know.
at the club.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I agree. I agree.
Don't try me like
Ace,
that.
don't agree with her.
I
Why?
she,
What
does
she,
he have
to
because I
say?
have to agree with her. Like,
He don't
because
like it,
She's,
see?
she's,
No,
she's
but
speaking
Ace-
facts.
but he
I
don't
know.
like it.
at the
I've
end of the
dated enough strippers to know.
But
Like,
Ace,
you
at
know
the
what I
end
mean?
of
I'm sorry. I
Okay,
know
but
that-
Ace, you dated enough strippers, but you would never wife a stripper.
Why are you getting mad at him now?
And then what I'm trying to say is what I'm.
Why you
But
getting mad at him now?
Ace, you understand what I'm trying to say?
I've never watched
the
Yeah,
fuck?
because you know how they move. These
Yeah.
girls should be
Yeah.
canceled completely.
I mean,
from your life,
that's your
We
opinion.
should be
That's-
canceled.
That's,
And then when you guys
that's
get
your
bored,
opinion.
when you guys get
personally-
bored,
personally
y'all can
think-
entertain
But would
each
you
other.
marry-
Can I say
would you
something?
marry-
I feel like
Ace,
this is
would you-
an
Ace, would-
assassination show today.
Ace, would you marry a stripper though?
I don't know about that.
There you go, because they
I don't
belong
know.
in the side, the
Oh
side
my
chicks, right?
But if
God.
she
You-
was a really successful like Kim
Yeah,
Kardashian,
I don't give a
and
fuck.
It all depends on the woman. It all
and
depends
look
on the
what happened to
woman.
Kim Kardashian. Every dude fucking bounced.
And she's still rich, and every
Okay,
guy
but
still
no-
wants to fuck her.
It depends
Fuck
on-
her.
it depends-
That's your
And-
value. You're meant to fuck.
She got
You're not
married
meant
too.
to wife.
Kanye
You don't
wifed
deserve
her.
the ring.
Kanye put a
You
ring
don't
on
deserve
it.
a ring.
Wait, hold on.
You deserve to get
Hold on.
pounded
This is
at the
what's
back
so
of a
funny,
dumpster.
though. This is
That's
what's
what
so
you
funny.
deserve.
But you know
going
what's
on?
so crazy
What is
though?
happening?
You say that, but she still got proposed to multiple times, and she still got married multiple
Yeah.
times.
She's been courted
So
by a
she
guy.
has-
And those
exactly.
men-
So if she's just a hoe and she's only for the
Yeah.
dumpster, why the fuck she get proposed to?
Because those men
Oh,
get simped.
those guys are fucking like you don't make sense. right?
Yo, you should be a
No, because he's
regular.
pissing me the fuck off right now. Like he does
No,
not
listen,
make
listen.
sense.
Hold
And
on.
to sit there, you can imagine I turned around and I was like, "Oh, you're a misogynistic piece of shit. You deserve to get fucked up behind the dumpster and raped in your ass." Like,
Oh.
I
what
didn't
if
say rape.
Okay,
I said fuck
regardless.
behind the dumpster.
Okay, whatever. That's
God.
what
Maybe two dumpsters.
If I don't want to get fucked behind a dumpster, that's rape. So that's basically the same
I'm
thing.
saying,
How about that?
I'm saying you will get fucked behind a dumpster because that's what you are, right?
Oh,
You,
okay.
like,
So
I'm
what
saying-
I'm trying to say is like
what's going on?
you're so yeah, exactly. He is. But if I get disrespected disrespectful
so
back,
disrespectful.
those veins are gonna pop in his neck.
So hold on,
So
guys.
it's
Hold on,
like-
hold on. Let's just kind of try to stay away from this because you know what?
Like I know a guy that's
Like,
balding
you're not
is not
about
talking
what she
crazy
does.
to
I'm
me
not
about
balding.
fucking. You are balding.
I'm not balding.
Show the camera at the top of your head.
Balding. I don't know what
Wow.
the fuck I'm talking about.
Oh,
Put the
she's
camera-
done
I
it.
don't know what the
See,
fuck
dude.
you're
Put the
talking about.
camera right here in this bald spot right
Yeah,
here.
you could do it.
Don't talk about
Okay, so
no
hold on.
dumpster,
So I gotta-
nothing.
listen, so-
and then you're balding on the side, back of your head.
Hold on.
what you're talking
Hold on.
about.
Let's just dial it down. Let's just breathe for a second. So my question to everybody here. Yeah, just it's
Don't
okay.
tell me to
Hey,
kidding.
listen. I could feel your frustrations here and stuff. I get it. This whole show seems to be a
the
a
fuck
bit
after,
of
don't
an
worry.
attack on you, but what I'm saying is I totally understand where women are coming from. Women want they want a guy that they could rely on. They want a guy that they could actually come home to. That's a man, right? Not a simp, not a too feminine man, whatever. But at the end of the day, a man, like he's saying, actually wants a woman, a girl that could actually you could trust. There's some loyalty. She's not been shared around or passed around. But in the same sense, if you're a solid guy, right? If you're a real man, if you're confident in yourself, you wouldn't worry about the girl's past. You wouldn't worry about where she's been. Only about where she's going.
Present moment.
And where she's going. And where she's going.
Ace, that's cap and that's cap. Hey, so you would want to be with a girl that has 30 bodies.
Why can't he have that opinion?
all your boys that fucked her.
Why
you want
does
to be
it
with
make
that
you
girl.
so mad
Listen.
for him to have that opinion?
No, but
Listen, I don't know.
Ace,
That's
I'll
his
answer,
personal
answer.
opinion. Why are you so
Wow.
mad?
Ace, hold on.
You know what I mean?
1% of time. Ace,
really
would you want to be with a girl
relationship
that's
we're
been
talking
bodied by all your boys? Yes or no?
I've been with girls. Like I said, I've been with girls
And
in the
where are they
shipping
now?
industry.
They're in the dumpster.
No, they're not in the dumpster. I've dated a lot of strippers. Actually, I've dated predominantly strippers, and the reason why, because I feel like it's a stripper is more of a liberated woman. Like I give props to any woman that could go out and in the limelight and take her shirt off and stuff like that. And that's just me. But again, that's just my opinion. I think, listen, like that's just me. That's one man's opinion. I think.
Ace, you need church, man. You need God and you need church.
I give strippers props.
I'm gonna
And I never
take you.
asked. I
I'm
never
gonna
asked.
drive you to
I've never
church
asked.
after this.
I've never asked a woman.
I'm
I've never asked a
Catholic.
woman. I have never asked a
Nothing wrong
woman
with it,
how
but
many
like-
bodies. That's never been a narrative for me.
And I think
I've never asked it. I just don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter to me.
The vibe
No,
you
I
give
mean,
me
that
is very
matters to me.
calm.
Like,
You're very
it's all
confident
good.
as a
You are
man.
confident.
I feel like you have
And you
certain
respect women.
self-confidence
No,
issues.
it's not called self
I was raised by 5 women. I was
It's not
raised. I didn't have
self-confidence.
I think that
I
when
was raised by
things
5
are
women.
like,
Sorry, 1% of time.
I feel like when things don't go in the direction that you want it to go in, or you're not getting like the reaction that you want, or you can't belittle someone the way you want to, it bothers you.
No, it's not what
and
it
I
is
feel
at
like
all.
that stems from like your own personal self-confidence.
not at
or,
all,
like,
because at the end of the
whatever,
day,
like, problems
most-
you had.
no.
Because
Self-feel
as
better
a
rather
man,
than insecurity.
your friend just said something, or your co-host just said something, and as a man,
But I asked
and
him.
he has
Hold
a
on.
penis, since
hold on.
we
Hold
value
on. No.
penises.
But I asked
Right?
him.
We-
But I
we
asked
value
him.
the
But I asked him.
penises.
Would he marry? Would he
And-
marry a
and
stripper?
asked-
And he said no.
I
And he
know.
said no.
Wait,
Oh my
he
God.
said no.
Oh
He
my
answered
God.
it. He didn't just say no. He
Ace,
answered
Ace,
it.
would you marry a stripper? Yes or no?
I said depends on the girl.
Exactly.
It all depends on
But
the
Ace, have you?
Okay,
I've never
wait.
married. I'm
Hold
not
on.
married. I've never been
No,
married.
just
You
leave
fucked-
it right there. 'Cause
Ace,
he's
Ace,
trying
Ace,
to coerce you into saying
Ace,
something.
you fucked a lot of strippers, but not a
He's
single
trying
one
to
you've
make
wiped.
the conversation
No,
go where
There
he
you go.
wants
There's
it
a reason
to.
why. There's a reason. But
No,
there's
but
a.
see,
But
but
here's
you're
no.
pulling that out of him.
But there's a
I've
reason
never been
why.
married.
But you're pulling it out of him.
No. There's a reason why he hasn't wiped up a single stripper. It's because they're all the same like
Maybe
you.
he's not
All
ready
right.
for marriage.
They're all like me. I honestly bring me another girl that's a stripper that's like me. Bring me someone that's like me. Actually, I would like to meet like a me. I would.
Wow.
Anyways,
Very-
okay.
very interesting.
No, because you literally just got upset at his opinion.
No, I didn't get upset because I'm saying.
It bothered
I'm saying,
you.
I know it didn't bother me
I
at
saw
all.
3 hair strands fall out of your head.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, you sat there and you made him feel like
No,
his opinion was
no,
stupid.
what I was saying to
no, you
Ace-
tried to make
what
him
I
feel
was
like
saying
his
to Ace-
opinion was stupid because you told him, bro, you need to like, you need
Yeah.
church. Like you're trying to
I need Jesus. I need Jesus. I need Jesus in my
his
life.
Yes,
opinion.
because
There's
the
nothing
thing
wrong
is,
with having
Because
no.
why? Because it
loving
doesn't.
women.
Yeah.
Because it
Shut
doesn't
the fuck up.
line
1%
up with
of time.
yours,
1%
right?
of time.
Because it doesn't line up with yours, right?
No, because what I was saying to Ace was at the end of the day, he has not married a stripper because obviously deep down he knows that it's wrong. It's
Have
wrong.
you ever been married in general?
No, I've
period.
never
Okay,
been
so
married.
that's not.
So he
his
would
point.
never,
to be
but he
married.
would never, but he,
He
just
never
said,
said that.
he just said that majority of the
no.
time he dates strippers, but that's why he's probably not married.
No, 'cause
You
the
because
asked him
majority-
strippers are
twice.
whores.
You asked him twice. You said, "Would you ever marry a stripper?" He said he wouldn't marry. And he said it depends on the girl. And you still are
And
trying
at
to
the end of
push
the day,
conversation. Okay,
he's not married to them. So that means that obviously deep down
Even
he
if you
knows
have a
that they're
penis,
whores. They're
your opinion doesn't
whores.
matter
They're
to him.
dumpster whores,
I guess
right?
not.
At the end of the
Sorry.
day.
I
But
guess not.
anyways,
It's a sad day in podcast.
No, it's
It's the first time you guys disagreed, eh?
Yeah, I think it's the first time. I mean, no, we've had our disagreements, but I think he's has a very strong, passionate stance on this one, and I mean, I got to give it
I
to
know
him.
he
man.
really doesn't like
Do you
working
think
girls.
that any of this is by your religion and your upbringing? You know, your opinion of women and how.
no. I think the
they
West is
certain
just
way?
no. I think the West is just fucked up, and I think you guys have
West
no
is
moral.
fucked up.
I think you have no morals. I think
What do you mean we have no morals? You don't know.
you have no
anything about
morals or
human
ethics.
morals.
Well, I
Why do
know.
you think I have no
Well, I know
ethics?
that you don't believe in God, so that itself
I believe in
is.
God.
I believe in
Actually,
God.
You don't believe in a religion.
I believe in God. I bring people to God. I like literally.
You
guide
just said that
meditation.
you just said that you
I
would
don't
not.
believe in organized religion. It doesn't mean I don't believe in God. I actually do believe.
But
in
you
God.
just said that
I
you-
believe we all believe in the same God, and that's the problem with religion. It divides and it separates, and it creates problems and division. And you versus them. Our God is greater than yours. It's all the same.
No,
God.
that's not
We
what
all
I'm trying to
have
say.
the same
You
creator.
you haven't
Stop.
you are dating a man that is Muslim, and you have not even dabbled into Islam.
I have. I actually know a lot about
So
Islam.
tell me about Islam. Go ahead.
He tells me all of it.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there literally
Yeah,
sharing
pork is wrong. Pork is wrong. We know that. Thank you.
Yeah, it is actually. I don't-
Thank
I agree with him
you.
on that.
Ladies and gentlemen, pork is wrong.
I'm literally
Fantastic.
sharing stuff on Palestine and everything every
Fantastic.
single day. I'm
Yes,
very
Palestine.
aware.
That's the only Islam country.
It's not the
Palestine.
only-
Yes.
Stop, like,
Thank you.
projecting onto
Thank
me.
you.
You don't know anything.
No,
Just because
no,
I don't
you
want to
just-
be a Muslim doesn't mean I don't know
No,
anything
I'm saying
about
that
it. Doesn't mean I don't know anything about the Quran. I think the Quran is beautiful. I think I actually know a lot about Indian and Hinduism. I don't believe it. I believe a lot of Buddhism, but I am not a Buddhist. I don't believe I need to be one thing. I don't believe in labels. I am a very spiritual being. I am divine, and I practice and respect the divinity in you, and even your judgmental.
There we go. There it is. There it is. Church, girl. Church. Take him to church. Take him to church.
And you know what? I don't need to prove to anybody
Wow.
in any specific place, time, or way.
Tabernacle,
That I believe in God.
tabernacle.
I do it every day. I'm nice to strangers.
I like it.
I donate
Preach,
money
sister.
to people. I help feed the poor. You know, I do so much stuff. I make the fucking food and I go out and feed them in the wintertime.
Jesus.
I organize this shit. That is faith.
Wow.
That is love for humanity.
You're like
That
Mother
is
Mary.
love.
Yeah,
That
this is-
is caring
Wow.
for humanity. I don't need a religion to do that.
That just sounds like narcissism because you have to, the fact that you have to bring up all these
I
things.
don't. I didn't bring
But
any of
the
it
fact
up
that you
until-
just said like, oh, I do this,
I'm
I
a
do that, I do
narcissist.
that.
Okay,
That just
yeah,
shows that you're a
okay.
narcissist. But
I'm such a narcissist.
but you don't need to. Okay, but sure, you're
I'm telling
you're a
you,
lost
because
puppy.
that-
You're a
you
lost.
don't need to be religious to do that.
Let's
If I
talk
was religious and I
to.
still
Hold
did
on,
that,
I
I'd
want
still be the
to.
same
I want to
person.
talk. Let me see your BBL.
I do a lot of squats.
Let me see your BBL. Show the camera.
The
I do
BBL.
squats.
Suki, stand up,
You
stand
think
up.
I have my butt
Stand
done?
up. Let me see. Let me
You
see.
don't?
Let me see. Let me see. Stand up. Stand up.
You want to, I'll show you my
Yeah,
butt.
stand up.
What? This
Suki,
is
make sure you got that. Like, turn around.
BBL. You got an actual BBL?
It doesn't look.
No, it doesn't look
no,
like
it's
a BBL.
BBL. It's
It's not a-
BBL.
It's a BBL. Is it really?
It's not proportionate, but it's BBL.
It's just squats. No
just-
butt injections?
No.
Nothing?
No.
Nice.
Good. Yeah, kudos.
For the
She's
male
gifted.
audience
Very
that
nice.
wanna.
She's gifted.
Why are you getting excited,
though.
Ace?
We
Like,
actually
you're-
talked
you're
about that last time,
relatively
eh? How
small,
easy it is for
so
girls to
it makes
get
sense if you have, like-
upgraded and souped
You have
up.
any surgery?
Huh?
OnlyFans? You
Do I have
sur-
surgery?
Yeah.
No. I mean, I have like, no, I did, so when I was really skinny, like I was mentioning, I dropped down to 98 pounds, and I can show you guys pictures if you need. I was really, like, you know that thing from Men in Black in the coffee room?
Oh, yeah.
That little slim.
The funny guy, yeah, he makes the
No,
the
those
noises.
little, like,
yeah,
alien things.
Yeah, they're
that,
funny. They're like
yeah.
little minions.
I
yeah,
look
yeah.
like one of those.
Oh,
like,
that's
that's how
your
skinny
Call your
I
man.
was,
You're
yeah.
capping.
Call your man.
No, I don't
Call
need
your
to do
man.
that.
I want to see if you actually have like a.
Call
actual
your man.
Why?
Because I don't believe you.
That's actual
That's
pimp. That's a pimp term.
crazy.
You know, you just like that's like a pimp talk
Oh, yeah,
right there.
like, your
Call your
man
man.
too. Yeah, your
like
man.
that's like
that
you're
is.
you're like
It's
you're like bringing
But
pimping
see, if
into
I was
this
a
right
real,
now.
like, if I was pimped, I would be like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. Like
so that's how you know I don't care.
You can't
Call
say
your man.
you're
Let's
call your
FaceTime right
man.
now.
This guy's hilarious.
It's FaceTime. See if it's real. Because I think
What-
he's,
wasn't
this
I just talking about
man
something
is
else?
really at the club with other girls pimping, and he's probably like, "Where you at, bitch? Where you at?"
He's at the club pimping.
So
Yo,
let me
this
see.
guy's
Let me call
on
you.
what tonight?
Let me see.
We'll call later.
No, let's do it now. For the pod,
no,
right?
we'll call later.
Because he's not real. Ace, she's available.
He's not. No, he's not real.
She's available.
She says she's
not real.
taken.
Not
I take
No,
her word
she's
on
not.
it. I take her word
He's
on
not.
it.
Okay,
not real.
let's go to the other
I
section.
mean, I can like. I look you
No,
want to, but
let's
I'm
go-
like, I don't want to put myself on
Now,
blast like that.
Let's
There's certain people will be like.
let's ask the.
Like,
Hold on, the audience has asked.
Too.
The
Like,
audience
he
has
doesn't know
asked
he's gonna be like, what's
certain.
in this?
So let's go through certain questions. Okay, then we'll ask you guys' opinion.
Now I'm feeling petty.
Okay.
I don't want to call.
Okay, GF cheated and got pregnant. Now she want me back. So my girlfriend cheated on me. got pregnant, and now she wants to get back with me. I told her I would only consider her if she aborts the baby because I don't want any reminders of her infidelity in our lives. She refuses to do so, saying it's her decision. I'm adamant about her taking back unless the baby is out of the picture. Am I an asshole for taking this alternative?
No.
No, I don't think so. She cheated on him.
I think he's in that. Yeah, absolutely. You can't ask somebody to have an abortion.
It just shows like chicks
You
are
know
just
what I mean?
crazy.
Like,
Yeah,
well,
chicks are
at least
crazy.
For me, I'm
Yeah.
religious. I'm Catholic. I
when she
believe in
cheated,
organized.
that
I'm
was
talking.
Hold on, wait,
I
wait,
believe
you're
in
Catholic-
organized
you're-
religion.
yeah.
So to me, I'm pro-life. Like everyone can do
I agree.
what they want.
I agree.
But to me, if somebody asked me to have an abortion, they can leave. That would be the end.
So wait, you
If
so,
I made a decision
so if you
that
got
I didn't want to have the kid, then that's one
So
thing.
you're
But if somebody
pro-
expected me to do that to get back with them, they can leave.
so you're pro-life in the sense where like you don't believe in abortion.
Personally, no.
I respect that. I respect that. I respect that. I have more respect for you now after the BBL. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I think he's a bitch for even considering that and going down that road. Like, you know, the bitch cheat on you, then that's that. That's it. Like,
agree.
I don't ever take girls back. It's whether
Bitch
you
is
got
a
a
bitch.
baby or kid or whatever the fucking case is. You know.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
I don't.
Why is
have
that
a
her name? Why is that her name now?
OnlyFans.
That's not my
Oh
name.
my god.
Go on.
I'm gonna call you Baldy.
Okay. Cool.
Baldy locks.
Oh my
All
god.
right,
Fine.
Baldy
Even though I have a
locks.
full set of hair, but okay.
I want you when
Okay.
bring the camera.
sure.
Like we
Bring
did
the
for my
camera.
camera.
I like this
I
ball.
love
Put
a
it
full set.
right on this spot. No, come here.
I don't see it.
Go like this.
down.
Just tilt your head. You know
No.
exactly what I'm talking about right there. Yeah, you do.
Touch me with those hands. We don't know
Oh,
where
you don't
they've
know
been.
where they've been.
I
I
don't
know.
know where
they've
I
been.
know. Go burn. You now you gotta go burn that part of your head.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go just because you
He's
touched me.
like-
So entertaining.
Can you get the Bible? Because you touched me. I need a
Yeah,
prayer like a
please.
couple
He
times.
needs
if you
cleansing.
don't mind.
Holy
There's some,
water.
there's some holy water over there by that.
Yeah, get some holy water.
So anyways, go
He's
on.
gotta cleanse himself in the
Do
waters
I
of
think
lake.
that to answer the guy's question?
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think he's wrong for telling her to get an abortion if she wants to be with him. Like if you as a female are going back to someone that you cheated on and got pregnant with, and then you're like, hey, I'm pregnant.
Trans stamp.
Yeah, like can you help me? And the guy's like, it's not my kid, one, and two, like I'm not ready for it or whatever. It's like,
You ever been pregnant?
no.
No.
You ask very personal questions.
No, I'm
Yeah.
just wondering.
And you only direct them to me, which really makes me want to like
No,
fight
I'm
you.
just
Like,
We get them. All of us.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
worry.
yeah, in different ways.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you
we're
know,
all
like I'm
insulted.
getting like
But
garbage
you
dump.
get like 90%
I'm garbage dump.
Dumpster baby.
But
He's
yeah,
like, yo,
I'm
like,
like,
no, fuck.
I don't know what I did to deserve it.
OnlyFans.
Hold
That's
on.
all you have to do.
This is for you,
OnlyFans.
Ace.
likes
This
you the
is-
most,
This is
though.
hold on,
That's what
Ace.
it
Ace,
means.
this is for you. My boyfriend called me the N-word. Me and my boyfriend had been dating for 7 months, and everything was fine until yesterday. He had gone into a fight with one of his friends, so I asked him why. The response was, "I don't talk about it," and then the N-word. I broke up with him today. I'm not sure if I was overreacting to this whole thing, but it felt like the right thing to do. When I broke up with him, I confronted him about calling me the N-word. All he said is, "It's my vocabulary, and I can't help it."
Holy shit. Wow. My only question is, did homie do that before? Was it a one-off? It says my vocabulary. Is this a real question?
Holy shit, that's the best fucking answer.
Oh my
That's
god.
something I would say too.
It's
I
my
can't. It's my
vocabulary.
vocabulary.
Okay,
I can't help
Ace,
it.
because you're black, you go answer this.
I mean, I can't answer. I can't speak on that, man.
No,
I mean,
you were
that's-
black. You have to answer it. No one else can answer this.
Like,
You
but
think she's gonna answer that? Whitey?
I deal with things differently. Like, I personally deal with things differently. I mean, people say things in the heat of battle. You know, I mean, there was something said in an argument. You know, I'm sure we've all been there, said things that we didn't mean. So that's why I asked. Again, there's a lot of context missing from the situation. Was it a one-off? Did he say
One-off,
just-
apparently.
It was a one-off. So
One-off.
then, I mean, yeah, she's gotta do some soul searching and see if that's something that she could overcome. Because I mean, personally, you can't fuck with me like that. You know what I mean? You couldn't fuck with me like that.
It's a one-off, but it's in my vocabulary.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It
So
happened once, but
that's
it's been
a
there.
personal decision. I can't guide you on that one, sister. Like you gotta. That's
All
a
right, this is for the
personal-
ladies. My boyfriend is stinky.
What?
My boyfriend is stinky.
Oh, no.
My boyfriend is so stinky that I refuse to hug him. There is an indescribable odor that is coming out of him. I hate it so much I can't stand being near him. Someone please tell me how to tell him that he's stinky without telling him he's stinky. He honestly needs to start wearing deodorant if he is already, because boy stinks.
I think she should buy him some deodorant.
Like
Some
a
religion?
basket of
And
like.
for
gift
feeding
basket.
him some
Tell him.
food.
Like a
Babes,
gift
I
a
That's
shower.
where the smell is coming from.
How
Would
did it
you?
become your
Hold on, let me
boyfriend?
ask you guys a question because that's related to it. If you go down on a guy and he's stinky, like, what are your thoughts on? Like, do you still go full board? I mean, you probably will, but like, what about you?
Stop.
You know what's crazy is I don't even suck dick. Like, he won't even ask me. He just answers for me. He's like, you for sure. Like,
Yo,
what
that
the
question and
fuck?
the answer, one sentence.
Yeah, he's like,
okay, good.
next.
Next.
I don't even suck dick, so fuck you.
Oh my
yeah, you
God.
do.
No, I actually really do not like it.
Yeah.
It's not my thing. Ask about whoever has
Ask
ever
about
tried-
me. She goes, I like that. Ask about me, bitch. Ask about me.
I really don't like it. Like people,
Yeah.
I'll ask the city
I think
picker.
there was one guy where I was like, this is okay, and I was like, and then I found out he was not dirty, like in the sense that he's dirty, but he was just like,
A dog.
yeah, he was a dog. So I was like, never again.
You don't give head.
No, I really don't like it. I get it though.
You.
I get it.
All right. What about you, 35-year-old?
That's
Do I get it or do I give it?
No, like, if
what is
if a boy's stinky and he's like, blow me, and you're like, are you going halfway? You go in or you go out?
I have before and like.
Oh, you nasty.
I smell. And I remembered it. But
That's
you
why
know,
the
I
fucking.
also know-
That's why the fucking Islam guys like convert because you're nasty, bro. You need a religion. Anyways, go on.
Oh my God.
Well, like I studied integrated nutrition, so a lot of the things that like body odors and digestion and stuff, it's what you eat. So you know, sometimes it's people's diets and stuff that do that. So
Okay, wait. So I have a.
personally would
Aren't you
feed a
vegan?
plant-based diet. Yeah, but that's alkaline, so it actually doesn't.
You'd actually give him a second chance. If you,
You know,
I have a question.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I
Did you
would
know?
cut
Did
it
you
off
guys
right
know?
away.
Did you
Like,
guys?
I'm mature. You know, not
Yeah.
everything comes down to
Did you guys
fats.
know that
Meat,
cum
right?
has
You
like
know?
almost like 14 to 15 grams of protein?
Apparently, it's really good for your skin too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you would know, yeah, but anyways,
my
go
God.
on.
Is that your way of saying I have nice skin?
You got a
Oh
compliment.
my
I
God.
think you just got a compliment.
I think I did.
Miss, wait,
Yes.
did you get your boobs done?
Yeah.
What is it? D?
Dr. Six, Dr.
You
Connor?
killed me.
What, is it double D or?
I don't know. Each bra is different. It's technically a double D.
Cheers.
But it doesn't work like that. Because
see you
it's
staring,
based
Ace.
on your frame, right? And I'm so small, so like if somebody had a bigger frame, their breast would look much smaller.
Yeah.
So
But because
350?
I'm like I'm a 30 triple D
Oh,
is
wow.
my bra size, but it's
That's
triple
crazy.
D wouldn't be like a.
Suki,
not
calm
a
down.
medium.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's based on the CCs and stuff when you
Yeah.
get measured.
You like titties, eh?
Yeah.
Like,
So-
He's from the
I
UK,
got
mate.
one- I was a C.
Harry
and
Potter.
I basically put a B in.
Okay.
So it's like
So
a
wait,
double
going
D.
back to the question, you go
Yeah.
down or you don't
No,
go down?
absolutely not. I'm so particular.
Haram.
I don't even.
That's haram. That's haram.
No. My man
Straight
has to
haram.
smell like a nice smelling.
What if it's like a
clean
bush?
sweet-
What if it's a bush down there, like
No,
a jungle?
when
Do you
you're
guys enjoy
clean.
giving head? Like, is that like? Do you like
I'm
it?
attracted to the guy. Like if I'm attracted to my partner, I enjoy it. But like not just random dudes. No. Like no.
Boy, have you had a one night stand or no?
Do you eat?
Hold on,
pom-pom?
wait, hold on.
Sorry.
Hold on. No, because that's submissive as fuck, and that's not.
What?
That's submissive.
That's haram.
That's no.
It's
How's
haram.
that
Eating
submissive?
pussy is a submissive thing. It's a female thing. It's a bitch thing to do. No, we don't do
No.
that.
Wait, you don't
But
eat
anyway.
pussy?
No, because it's a submissive thing to
I
do.
think you
It's a
suck
bitch
dick
thing to
instead.
do.
No, I'm kidding.
Even if you're in a relationship.
No, it's a bitch thing to do.
well, we all know how good he is then. And
Holy
choosing
shit.
his woman.
This is insane.
At the end of the day, sex is meant for men, not females. So that's
Yo,
what
I
think
feel
at
like-
the end of the day, but okay. It's
Okay.
when you reproduce, do you care about the man coming or the woman coming? Obviously the man. So
Care
it's
about
it.
me coming?
No, you care. No, you know how many.
But do you
I
care?
take control.
If
When
you're,
I'm with a
Always
guy,
that
like
first.
90% of the time,
know
they
what
want to
I'm
get
doing.
me off first because it turns them on.
because you're simps.
And then it gets no.
Yeah, like real
And that's
men
why-
will turn
and
his
that's why
woman
you're single,
on
because you
and
don't-
get her
you know-
off first, and
and
then
that's why you
that's
ne-
definitely-
you never been.
Exactly.
Hold on.
Absolutely, I
You
agree.
never been with an
That's
alpha.
the
You never been with an
woman off
alpha.
First, and it makes the
100%.
sex better.
100%. I
It
agree.
makes the sex better.
I
when
totally
she
agree.
finishes first.
It's not-
A lot
it's not meant-
better.
sex-
They enjoy
For
watching me
everybody.
work.
Sex is not meant for females. It's meant for males. At the end of
Oh,
the
and
day.
you're the male chauvinistic.
Yeah, like
Come
he's
on.
like he's. I like the way you think, man.
Thanks.
It's
Yeah.
unique.
I do.
Anyways, going back to what you were saying.
Episode-
Going back to what you were
Episode
hold on.
56.
Going
You
back to what
like
you were saying.
sex
So
is not made
so
for
you don't
women.
you don't you don't go down on
You were made
guys.
for
No, I do. If it's
labor.
my partner.
But
And cookies.
have you done it on a
Yeah.
one night stand?
No.
Have you had a one night stand?
No.
Yes.
Do you want a one night stand?
Not
I'm
a
joking.
real one. Like I've been with people that I'm like in situationships.
You've never met a guy where you were like
That's
one
hard to
night. Like,
believe. That's
have you
hard to
ever
believe. That's
traveled and ever like hooked up with someone in
like
a different?
yeah, but for like the whole week.
Okay,
That's
but
a
that's
one-night
still like a
stand.
one
It
night
was a
stand.
1 week stand.
A 1 week
It was
stand,
like
yeah.
a fling, a vacation fling. I don't. Okay, so
A
technically, then yes.
vacation.
But,
Do your parents know?
yeah, I was on vacation with them. I
No,
was
but your
17
parents.
when it happened.
So your parents.
Hey, I'm just gonna go have my
Sorry.
flingcation.
So your parents
right
know
now.
that you hooked up?
When I think so. Yeah.
Oh
like,
wow. Oh wow. Okay, that's
My parents are different though. My parents.
like your parents are okay with you being promiscuous. Like
I wouldn't say they're okay with me being promiscuous, but they just aren't judgmental. Like they wouldn't
Like
care.
somebody.
no. If I had a daughter, she would.
If
be,
you had a daughter, she would
Ooh.
1000% be in the strip club
No,
by
she
18.
wouldn't.
Maybe
No,
16.
she wouldn't.
Honestly.
Maybe both married to you.
That's crazy.
Maybe we were
Maybe
married.
we were
Maybe we were
married.
married.
Yeah.
Maybe we were married.
So,
Blame
so
me.
is you marry a stripper?
No, I wouldn't.
Oh,
I wouldn't.
okay.
I would keep her as
but
my
maybe
side
we
chick.
were married.
As my baby mama, maybe
See,
my
you see
side
how
chick,
guys,
baby mama.
You see how
know what I mean?
guys contradict themselves?
No, as my
It's
side
so
chick,
crazy.
baby.
He
That was
loves
a
me.
okay. No,
It's okay.
no, that was a
It's
side.
fine.
You're my side chick.
Maybe
But all right.
if we're married.
His daughter would for sure, like the daddy issues coming out of that girl would be.
No, I'm a great. I would be a
unhuman.
great father.
I'm not
'Cause
saying you wouldn't be a great father, but I'm saying like
You would want me as your father.
You're-
That's for
You
sure.
want me to
your
call
daddy.
You can call me.
daddy.
You can call me daddy anytime you want.
Like,
my
Don't
God.
this
worry.
guy.
You can call me
Cut,
daddy.
edit,
But
print.
only that's it. Like anything past that, trash. Behind the dumpster.
No, you're behind the dumpster.
No, I said meet me behind the dumpster.
Oh yeah, we'll do after this.
Yeah.
We'll-
Yo, I'm getting ab cramps all of a sudden.
It's okay. You gotta drink more water.
Yo.
You gotta drink more
Oh
water.
my God.
okay. Let me ask you guys another question. Does pretty privilege exist for females? That's for
Yes.
you guys. Okay, we'll go around the table. Start with you.
1000%.
Definitely, but also nice privilege too, because it's like if you can be pretty but be really mean, it can like not work.
No, I think
Or
some of
it
these.
it can be counterproductive. I think.
I think some of these like girls that are pretty and mean like still, like the prettiness still over. Yeah, you know it trumps the.
Maybe it's the confidence.
You're right. Yeah.
It's the confidence.
I don't think it's confidence. Some of these girls are cocky rather than confident.
Yeah.
Especially when you know you have pretty privilege, like, you know?
Yeah.
And then it's like a difference between being confident and then being like conceited, like, yeah, like you owe me because I'm pretty. Like, what?
Even like in
Do you think you're pretty?
psychology, they've done
think I'm okay.
statistics in like courts and stuff where like criminals that are good looking get less time or get off compared to ugly criminals. Like I'm serious. I got my
No,
BA in
it's a fact.
psychology, and
No,
they
no,
did
she's
studies that
speaking
good
facts.
looking criminals.
No,
are
I'm just laughing 'cause it's funny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
she's speaking
It's
facts.
just- it's-
Beautiful
it
people
is.
just have a
It's-
better
it's
life.
just-
No, I think it's
They're
funny
giving
because
more
it's like it's the
opportunities.
truth.
Yeah.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm
It's
just
the truth.
laughing
No,
at the
girls.
fact that it's like people
100%.
don't think that it is a true statement, but it really is. Like,
But
You know?
but the thing is that this is a privilege that females only get because it doesn't exist for males.
No,
to be
it
honest with
exists
you.
for males.
oh,
Not
I
really.
think guys, yeah, I think
Oh,
guys
hell
have
yeah.
like handsome privilege.
Oh my
Or
God,
like,
yeah.
or
Very
like
rare.
status, or like status business.
Yeah,
Like,
but-
if you guys have like,
too, like a tall, good-looking.
Yeah.
or like if
Self-made.
you guys have
I
like a
doubt it,
certain
no.
a position, like a power position, like in like, you know, like your job or whatever. Like if you have status, like I think status is a big
Yeah.
thing for.
But how would
I
it-
think status
how
kind
would-
of.
Attractive,
I think
yeah.
status
Status
kind of
Yeah.
compares
more
like
attractive.
it's like the prettiness for males.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
know,
That's
because
true.
you can have like a decent looking guy, but he could be like really well put together, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, because you know
You
what,
know?
the way I agree, because like a man can't really get the upgrades and like soup up his body
They
the way a
can.
woman.
They
No,
can.
no, they can.
got,
How?
like,
They're just not as
chin
likely to
and
do it.
jaw filler.
But
Well,
yeah.
it's not. Well, no. I mean,
Yeah.
well, listen.
go to
What?
the
Hear me out.
gym.
Hear me out.
They
Hear
go
me
to
out.
the gym and
No,
steroids.
hear me out, guys. Can you just hear me out first before I get attacked? This is getting crazy.
I was
What I'm saying is, a guy, yes, we go to the gym. It took me 16 years to build this body. 16 years. I couldn't go to Dr. Lisa, or Dr. Six, or Dr. Carmen and get my tits and ass job done for 20 grand. It just doesn't work like that. For women, it's a lot easier to attain. That's my point. That's what I'm saying.
100%.
Okay, that's it.
Agreed with
But
that.
Yeah, a guy can't do
I also
that.
have worked on my body my entire life, but not worked. I'm an athlete. I do things.
Okay.
I bike. I dance. I teach yoga.
Yeah, but you also have,
Recognize me.
but you
I've
have,
never-
but you chosen the natural route. You haven't gotten any work done,
It's
right?
not even a choice,
Yeah.
though. It's just who I am.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
I enjoy it. For me, it's not like I would never go to the gym and work out. I don't like to work. I like to have fun. So if I go to a
Sex.
sex is a good workout. But like I prefer to like do handstands. I prefer a challenge. Like
Yeah.
for me, it's like I will put my body in weird positions. Like that's like
Okay.
I'm a
Have you heard of
A
the? Have
gymnast.
you read the? What's it called? The what's
Contorting?
no, what's it called? The
Kama Sutra.
Kama Sutra. Yeah,
Okay, so like
you definitely look like the one that's done
I
that.
definitely could be like the model for that. Like I'm a
No, but
yoga
have you
model
done- have you
for a
done
lot of
it?
things. But it's not like it's for me. It's like that for me is like it's fun and it's a challenge, and that actually
Yeah.
is a way of thinking, and it like keeps me young because I'm like, oh, I want to do this. I'll stand on my hands every single day. I stand on my hands. Like I could stand on my hands right here and like open my legs and
Are you
close them.
serious?
Like,
That's pretty
I love
impressive.
to do that. I do one-handed handstands. I mean,
Open
against
your
the wall.
legs and close them.
Oh, stop. Whatever. It's a core exercise, you pervert.
Interesting.
No, that's pretty impressive.
But that's what
Yeah.
I do, right? And so everybody
course.
has their different thing, but it's like I don't consider it working out, but this is just the result. But if you were to ask me if I love my body, I wouldn't say I'm a 10, but my body, for me, what I rate it on is its ability to heal. How
I'll say like a
resilient it is, how
six-
flexible it is, how
six-
strong it is.
6 out of
I don't know
10.
what you think.
I want to
you
say
know?
something about the surgery.
I want to
thing.
give you like a 9. Honestly, your body's fucking banging.
Thank you. But
Let's-
I was gonna
maybe
say,
at the
even
dumpster
if you have
afterwards.
surgery though. What did you say?
I said, meet me at the dumpster
No,
afterwards.
that's okay,
Oh
sweetheart. But even if you have these surgeries, it doesn't guarantee that you're gonna continue to look like that. Like you still have to go to the
Maintain.
gym. You
Yeah.
have to
Oh,
maintain
of
a
course.
certain shape.
Absolutely.
They can suck the fat and put it in your ass or give you tits, but if you're gonna go home and just sit on the couch and eat, you're gonna lose your figure. Like you
Yeah.
have to maintain it to a certain extent. You know what I
But
mean?
see, you're
So,
the
like,
rarity. You're the rarity because you actually know that. See, I've traveled the world and I've spent a lot of time in a lot of places. Like I spent a month in Colombia, in Cartagena,
Yeah.
and let me tell you, like until you start traveling and been to the places I've been, you get to really see how other people live and how women, especially, like so in Cartagena, for example, it's been 30 days I was there. I really got to see how women are put, like they're literally forced to be put on
That's
this pedestal.
actually the capital for plastic surgery in the world is Venezuela. And then it's
No, that's not Venezuela. That's Colombia. The Cartagena is Colombia.
Got your
Oh, no,
geography
sorry.
wrong.
Stop.
Sorry, I thought you said Venezuela.
No,
I didn't hear
Colombia,
Cartagena.
Colombia. So
But I mean,
there's-
Cartagena, like Colombia is the second, and then Brazil. So
Yeah.
That like whole area is like where people go. My sister.
But Brazil is completely further away from, like, it's not even close to, what do you mean?
Brazil is next to Colombia.
Brazil is not that close to Colombia. It's a
No,
pretty
it
long
is.
flight.
Brazil is pretty close. to
Yeah, it's
Colombia.
actually
Really?
right next to it.
right
And
next
then
to it.
Really?
Venezuela's I lived in Panama and in Costa Rica. So
Okay.
then there's Colombia and then there's Brazil. And I
But
lived in
Brazil, but you're
Argentina
saying,
as
but you're
well.
saying Brazil and Colombia is in this. I thought you're saying it's in the same
Brazil,
place
Colombia, and Venezuela are the top 3 countries
for plastic surgery. Yeah, well, Brazil is the silicone capital of the world. Yes, but what I'm saying is that's not my point. My point is you're rare because a lot of people don't understand that because in certain countries, especially in the silicone capital like Brazil, Venezuela, Panama, Colombia, like the women are actually forced. Like they grew up. So in Cartagena, there's a big statue called Catalia, and the girls there aspire to be like her, and her proportions are out of control. Like it's very unnatural.
Kardashian?
Right? Like it's worse. It's worse. So the girls there, and for the 30 days I was there, it was actually unbelievable. Me and my boys, and every single girl that you actually meet, they're so proud to tell you their price tag. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, like how much was your BBL? Oh, how much was your tummy tuck? How much was your boob job? Like, you know what I mean? Every single one. There's like 9 out of 10 women over there has done work. First of all, because it's so cheap. It's very cheap. It's very cheap. A boob job here will cost you like 12 to 20 grand. Over there, you get your ass, your tits done, all that stuff. Like
Yeah,
for
which is
7, 8
crazy
grand.
to say. Like that's insane. Like
No, it's
well,
but it's a fact. It's a fact.
no, I
Like,
know
you
it's a
what
fact.
mean?
I got
It's-
quoted 17.
Yeah, it's
for
crazy.
titties. And
Yeah,
I was like,
you know what I mean?
What's your size?
my size for my boobs.
Yeah.
I don't know. They just grew, to be honest. So like,
She was, I met her in the summer, she was a lot tinier.
no, I
She
really
trying to
was
gain
really
weight.
skinny. I don't think you guys understand. I was like literally
She was
like
very
between
thin.
98 to 108 pounds. Like
Yeah,
I just
she
was
was very
unable to
tiny.
gain weight. So
Stress? Were you stressed?
yeah, severely, and like just a whole bunch of other shit. But like,
But before we end the segment,
I was gonna answer.
Okay,
Never
go on.
mind.
What's your size?
I'm like a C, like 32C. B,
Okay, that's
32
nice.
something.
Okay, so going back to what I was saying before we end the segment, what did you guys all think of the podcast? Let's go around the table. Let's start with you first.
Oh my god, I had a time. I had a blast. This was great. The conversation, like actually being able to talk to someone with your viewpoints is really refreshing because like I always see guys like doing podcasts with like, you know, like there's the 2 guys and like a group of table of girls and the guys are like, I'm gonna piss these bitches off. And it's so crazy to see, and then now it's even crazier to experience because I'm like, this is great.
It's not
like,
bad.
it's a really great learning experience. Thank you for having me. I
That's not how we thought this was gonna end.
appreciate it. He's gonna go burn his hand after this.
Clorox. He's been to our pet detective.
OnlyFans.
How about you?
Well, for me, like I definitely don't agree with you on a lot of things, and I think that you have a lot of preconditions programming ideas. But I respect them, and I respect where you're coming from, and I actually appreciate that you had 3 women on here with completely different viewpoints. So at least we had our chance to share our point of view and our perspective and defend ourselves. So thank you for having me.
No problem. How about you?
I had a lot of fun. It was really cool to meet you guys in person. I saw some of your show. Like she was saying, like it's a different perspective. Like you never really get an opportunity or an experience like this. So I enjoyed it. I laughed my ass off the whole time. I had fun. I think you guys are cool as shit.
Ace.
Everybody, even
Yeah, you guys are cool. Like it was.
Thank
I love the
Ace,
conversation.
Ace, how did you think of this one?
Oh, I had a blast. It was a pleasure. Always a fan to be surrounded by beautiful women and hear their points and converse and have some, Yeah, I had a good time. This is definitely one of our, I think one of our best shows.
So you guys can follow us on YouTube, Rumble at Sims Reality. You can follow us on Instagram at Sims Reality. We're gonna clip all these things. You can follow us on TikTok at Sims.reality as well. Hope you guys had a great time watching us, and we'll see you soon.
Wait, we want to plug our Instagrams. You can follow
plug your
me
Instagram.
at XOX_Ash, ASHH.
It's actually gonna be in the description anyway, so it's
at
fine.
the Ashley Rose.
Take care, guys. Have a great day.
Major key. Bye, guys.
Wow, we love you.